back to Mid Carter's In Catering podcast. It's your guys. It's A.J. It's Ant.P. We here. We here. Episode 6.
Before we get started, shout out my dog Matt Platt, the Game Day Club.
Yo, shout out them, bro.
They dropped their episode 3. He called that bitch Damn Campbell.
Damn Campbell. Oh yeah. I saw that shit. I saw that. Yo, shout out to Game Day Club.
Part of the motherfucking network, man. But them niggas was goofy as hell for that shit. He called that nigga, man. Damn Campbell.
Damn Campbell. I saw that cover too. That shit was funny as hell. Like they really like Matt and I forgot homeboy's name. Q. Yeah, Q. Yeah, they really got some really good stuff cooking over there. Actually, the last episode of theirs I listened to was them doing the top 10 worst jerseys, top 10 best jerseys. Like I was sitting there like, bro, I want to be on this episode so bad, man. I was like, this shit hard. Like I wanted like because Q, he had a few questionable selections. I was like, nah, bro, like you wilding right now. Like you talking about the Phoenix Coyotes jersey, hockey joint. I was like, yo, them jerseys ass. What is you saying, bro?
I like some weak ass cartoon drawings on them bitches and shit, man. Yeah, I wasn't fucking with that.
Nah, man. Yeah, I wanted to hop. I wanted to jump through the radio at that shit, man.
Hey, I was like, yo. I know Matt was like, what the fuck is you talking about?
But yeah, they doing some real good shit over there, man. Like definitely give them a follow, a sub, everything. Check them out. Game Day Club on the Incoming Network, which you will be hearing a lot more news from soon.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it out real soon, man. Just gotta push the agenda on a couple things, but we'll be there.
Yeah, for sure. And we definitely will. But like always, brother, how was your week, man?
I got a lot of threats.
Oh shit.
I got caught a hoodwinker, a bamboozler,
wow,
agent of chaos, a war criminal. Man, called me a fucking menace. They called me all type of shit.
Damn,
because I'll explain this. To everybody that know me, they know how I feel about this song. But one of the songs I think is one of the top 5 worst songs ever made in hip hop. LL Cool J's Head Sprung.
Yo, that shit is
fucking terrible. Bars was trash. Beat was everybody can talk about with a beat fight, man. That beat weak as fuck.
Yo, listen, anybody that be saying Head Sprung is some heat,
you're lying.
Stop it, bro. The song start off. That man say, "Clay, call me Big Ellie." Yo, cut that shit off immediately, bro.
That nigga was telling some LeBron James type lies right there, bro.
Bro, them lies ain't nobody ever call you Big Ellie, bro. Like, get that old Step Up, the movie shit up out my face, bro.
And then what makes it even worse? Years later down the line, after he released this shit, this nigga went on Twitter trying to explain the lyrics.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Actually,
oh my god,
I remember that shit. Matter of fact, that was around them times that nigga was doing that. He was like freestyling, like black pain, like on there. I was like, bro, nah. Yo, I think that was 2020, right?
That was 2020.
Yo,
that shit was George Floyd.
The year of cringe, bro. The year of cringe.
That shit was crazy.
That was like, bro, that's not what we want, man.
It's not what we want. We definitely didn't want that shit, man. But look, so I went on Facebook and I was just like, you know what? I'm about to go ahead and finally do a freestyle to this shit. This is what everybody wants. Everybody all excited and shit. They like, yeah, man. This is your favorite songs. We need you to freestyle over this shit, And well, quote unquote freestyle. Well, freestyle, aka I was gonna write some shit to it and throw some on there. But what ended up happening was I had a great idea. And shout out to 50 because he gave me this idea. I was like I was about to rap on there. I was like, yeah, Cloud Catcher shit, Fomatic shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I was like, they call me Big. I stopped right there and I'm just like, y'all niggas really thought I was about to rap over this shit? She's like, nah, nigga, I ain't gonna do it. And I just started talking shit about the beat and everything, man. I promoted my shit November 8th, man. It's a trap coming out. So Yeah, we coming out dropping Lexington Day. So
plug.
So hey man, niggas was just like, man, what the fuck? Niggas was calling me all types of shit, man. I'm like, man, fuck that shit, bro. Like it's I know how I feel. Like you know how I feel about this shit. Why the fuck would I rap over this shit? I'm not about to waste my time on this beat. I'm gonna talk shit.
Man. Yeah,
I'm not about to waste my time on this shit.
Yeah, we gonna plug some other shit.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you do to that beat, man.
Exactly. So, did that. Shit, worked.
So you decided to choose violence this week is what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what you want. And you know what? And that's okay, man, because some weeks be shaped up that way. You feel me?
And they got to be blocked on Twitter too, by the way.
Man, that's a good thing. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. Blocked by LL Cool J. That is crazy. Damn, bro. Damn. It'd be crazy. It really be wild when you just be seeing the type of like the random people you be blocked by and shit. You be like, bro, what the fuck did I do to you?
I know who I got. I know what I did exactly to get blocked by this motherfucker right here. Though I ain't talking about LL. I'm talking about Vince Russo, bitch ass.
Oh, he blocked. He blocked. Hey, that's another accomplishment.
Yeah, he blocked me.
I would ask for that block. I'm like, Vince Russo, please block me. Like, just please.
He blocked the shit out of me, man. But it's all good though, cause fuck him. Like nobody, yeah. So
I think I might be close. I think I might be get real close to getting blocked by CM Punk. I know I am. I'm real close. Especially after this week. Cause soon after that little buyout ends, bro, like that's when he gonna reemerge to Twitter and shit and start, doing his thing. And that's when he about to have the block of Rooney going on.
Oh yeah,
I know he gonna see my shit. Actually, he blocked my old Twitter before. I think he got me out of here like years ago. But like this Twitter, like we gonna meet again, Phil.
Oh my god, man, what's going on? What was your week? How was your week like, bro?
My week was cool, bro. It was pretty chill, to be honest. Working, promoting, getting the podcast more and more out there. It was just a real chill week. It was so chill, I forgot like this is Halloween weekend, so I'm just like, damn, I really ain't doing nothing this weekend. But it's cool. Like I ain't really tripping about it. But it's just I had a really solid week, man. I can't complain.
That's good. Good.
Yeah, like I know sooner or later I'm gonna come back to Twitch. I am gonna stream one of these nights, but like, bro, like my hands be so tired with the podcast and everything. Like podcasting right now has the priority. You know what I'm saying? Right. But sometimes some people be like, damn, like when you gonna stream again? I'm like, man, I'm gonna do it Thursday, and then if Thursday come around, I'll be doing some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, nigga working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and my personal life going real great. So it's just like, bro, like I get to it when I get to it. Maybe I'll stream, this Saturday or something. I don't know. But
man, speaking of that shit too, there's been some weird ass sneaker drops lately. God damn.
Yeah.
They do a lot of restock. They restocked the Panda Dunks for the millionth time.
I mean, they're gonna keep restocking Panda Dunks. They're gonna restock them all the way until like
they are now the new white girl Air Force Ones Panda
for
Dunks.
sure.
Cause I see so many white girls with Panda Dunks on, man.
Bro, like next summer, like when during all the festivals and whatnot, bro, you're gonna be seeing dirty pandas all everywhere. Just like they did the dirty Air Force Ones, it's gonna be dirty pandas everywhere.
Oh man, it's been a terrible year for shoes, though. It's been a fucking terrible year.
Yeah, it has not been the best year because man. I haven't been like I've been going back to old stuff and buying like old stuff that I wanted in like the past and whatnot.
Bro, when I seen what they were talking about for winter 2022, back in 2021, I'm like, oh, this year might be terrible.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. Like those, I say the one thing that dropped that was kind of like had my like it was like it was those SBs that dropped. I think they dropped earlier today. The Halloween joints.
Oh, with all the patches on there and shit.
Yeah, all the patches on there. But then I was just like, you know what? I don't really like these like that because it's like too much going on.
I was gonna get them, but you already know, man. I took a big ass L on that shit.
Oh yeah, Big L's, big L's, sneakers L's everywhere. Even though they talking about they about to change the app, like fuck out of here,
man. I ain't about to change shit.
I ain't stopping nothing.
Yeah, they talking about change shit, but meanwhile, the lost and found been backdoored like a motherfucker already.
Yeah, I've been hearing them lost and founds been getting backdoored like crazy, but you know, I wasn't super pressed because I still got like I turned my LA to Shies. I took the paint off, so them motherfuckers Chicago's now. So I'm like, man, I don't need
only thing I got close to that right now is my Union ones. That's the only thing I got close to that shit.
Yeah, okay, motherfucker. Yeah, all right. We gonna actually. I got to ask you about something when we when we done.
All right, man.
That's some bullshit. Like I said, yeah, you know, Chicago is like closest thing though. I got Union ones. I got those.
I mean, I want some Chicago. I want some Chicago ones, dog. I do want some Chicago ones.
Just get some LA to shot SBs and just get some acetone. Rub the fucking paint off. You got some Chicago's right there.
Fuck it.
I don't know what the price. I don't know what resale is on them right now though. Because I got them. I got them way back.
I'm about to look right now, actually. Hold on, where we at?
And you wear a bigger size than me. See, I'm a 11. I think you a 12 and a half.
I'm a 12.
You a 12?
Oh, these bitches only 424.
424? Yeah, that ain't. Yeah, I would, man. I'd get them bitches and take that paint off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and bite. Damn, you know the resale on these neck face, the ones we was looking at.
The neck face, yeah, neck face SBs.
Yeah, they only 232.
Yeah, I wouldn't think they would be that high, to be honest. Yeah. At least not right now. You got to give it a couple months and see where they at.
They're gonna jump up. You know, they're gonna definitely jump up. But
yeah. That's our shoe talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we as y'all don't know already, me and Ant, man, we like sneaker crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a part of our gimmick too. You feel me? Like a long lasting gimmick.
Yeah, we can actually wear our shit. Cool.
Yeah, we actually we actually wear them. We get fitted up out here. You know what I'm saying? But I guess now like we gotta blow this fucking news week, bro. We got another one.
Every fucking week, man.
Every week is
every
shit,
goddamn
man.
week, and it's always with one fucking company.
Especially like
it's always them, man. It's always them.
Especially the shit that happened like today. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate to break the fourth wall. Like I'm sorry, but it is
we gonna have to. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of this, man, because it's just fucking stupid.
The shit is funny, bro.
Like
it's funny, man.
Damn. Play this shit, man. I got
yeah, man. Let's tap in, bro.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
All right. So let's start with the biggest elephant in the room, man.
Phillip Brooks.
Phillip Brooks. This guy. Well, I won't necessarily say like it's his fault today of events that occurred on early Friday morning.
The crazy part is I'm kind of on this nigga side throughout all this shit
right now. I'm kind of like on his side, but I'm like I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I don't feel bad for him, but I'm like, yo, like this some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is some fuck shit. Like I do recognize that. Like because right now, let's just our last episode, we basically just said like, hey, it's over. Like he's gonna get bought out. I mean, it's out there. It's out there now. They just haven't officially said it yet. So, and it's because they're unprofessional. You know what I'm saying? They choosing the sucker route of doing this because they want to sit up here and try to make themselves feel like, hands off or whatever. Like this person was actually a cancer. And if he was such a cancer, then it's like, why the fuck did y'all sign him in the first goddamn place?
Why did y'all let Cody walk?
And why did you why you let Cody walk? You know what I'm saying? Like if he was such a cancer. So now
a lot of y'all were saying they didn't need Cody.
And I mean, isn't it obvious that they did? I mean, right now we catching a pretty okay stride with Mox being the guy, but a lot of fuck shit had to happen for this to happen. So we say all this just to say like the smear campaign has begun. The smearing of CM Punk and AEW is off the fucking chain. Right
AEW
now.
is also throwing the co-opted media too.
And they are feeding the co-opted media some shit, boy. Like, I mean, Chris Jericho is just off a fucking beam, bro.
Well, you know, Chris Jericho is the locker room leader, so you know.
I mean, sure, you're a locker room leader. Like, I get all that. Like, you gotta be one of the people to like have a voice in the locker room and like band everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Like, get on the business end of everything. But like, my guy, get the fuck out of here. Like, you over here talking about, yeah, he's like CM Punk was a cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not he's desperate and a total psycho. Like, they got
coming
from
from
Chris
out of
Jericho
all
of,
people.
like, one thing I would say in to defense of CM Punk, I have never heard of CM Punk. It may have been people that don't like him, and that's out there, like, for sure out there. That is a hell of people out there that don't like him.
Yeah.
But he never got into a fight with anybody until the media scrum with Kenny and the Bucks. Like, he didn't get into scraps. Chris Jericho has gotten to full blown scraps with people in the back. That's in WWE, WCW, and I don't. Nothing has happened at AEW, but it's like, come on, bro. Like, you got enough scrap with Goldberg. Didn't he fight Batista too?
No,
Or was that Booker T that fought Batista? Yeah, that was Booker T.
He's about to fight Brock. Brock laughed.
He's about to fight Brock.
Brock kissed him in the forehead.
Yeah, because Brock would have fucking folded his ass like easily. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, bro. Like, okay. Like, this guy is really talking about cancers. Not to mention, like, all the fucking drunken shit that Chris Jericho has been knowingly done and been caught on 4K doing out there. He talking about somebody being a cancer.
The reckless shit he was doing performing at Sturgis with a fucking just spreading COVID, you know, and all this shit. So.
I mean, like, come on, dog.
It's crazy. You know, Britt Baker said some stuff too on Swerve's podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she said like there's not one person above AEW that we can get rid of. Like, we can get everybody's expendable at AEW. There's no one above. So that was basically a shot at CM Punk too. And I know why she said the shot at him, because CM Punk like cooked their ass on live TV.
Oh, when he was like the girlfriend joint,
yeah, when she was like, you know, why, you know, me and my boyfriend should have a match between you and your wife.
He's like, why y'all not married?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, CM Punk is an asshole, man.
Yeah, he's a dick. He's a dickhead. Like, yeah. I mean, 100%. That's why I don't like him.
Yeah, but you know, I started to see it. You know, but the whole smear campaign coming out now. They saying how much of this, but it's actually swole times 10. How they doing this shit now, you know?
Yeah.
And it's weird because y'all were like saying game over, you know, we won. We got CM Punk to come here.
All that shit. Energy back then. Woo wee.
They was talking cash shit. You know, they was talking cash shit.
Bruh. I mean, like, they was like, this is the game. I mean, they do this with every signing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they even did it with like Claudio. You know what I'm saying? Like, lately, they did it with him. You know, this is the game-changing signing. We have the voice of the voiceless now. We have this. We have that. We have the golden goose
and
that lays the eggs.
And technically, he was a game changer in some sense.
Yeah, in some sense, yes, he was. This could have been. I mean, the whole situation could have been handled a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, his run could have been handled a lot better. He should have actually. I mean, I'm saying this, and I don't even like the man. This man should have had a legendary run with this company. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, here we go again. He's not there. And then on top of that, they want to sit up here and automatically, it's a lot of like that talk now. They just want to automatically insert him into WWE, which I'm like, okay, sure, it's a possibility that could happen, but is everybody gonna be mad if it doesn't happen? I don't think so.
I'm gonna say it like this. It's really been a lot with this shit. It's been every week with this shit. We all see the writing on the wall now. He's back. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, more stories coming out. They saying like they knocked some with his dog get his teeth knocked out or some shit
Oh
like
my
that.
god, yeah, they talking about the dog got injured, and somebody called cap on that. Somebody said like Kenny grabbed the dog actually and moved the dog out the way.
But
Wow.
what I've noticed, and you know, as a journalist, you're supposed to be objective. You're supposed to be very like, you know, you're not supposed to pick sides and a lot of this shit.
Yeah, not at all.
I was seeing a lot of journalists picking sides and this shit.
And you know why?
They pretty much were just piling on this man, you know. And the funny part about all this shit is they knew this shit happened back months.
Yeah.
When it first happened, they knew what was going down.
Yeah.
Shout out to the A show, J5 and Mills. They were the first ones to report on this shit. Like, yeah, CM Punk's getting fired.
Yeah.
They did. The other media didn't want to report that shit. They knew this shit. They knew this shit.
And you know why they didn't? They did it because they want to keep them backstage passes. They want to keep them the sources that they have with some of the talents back there. They don't want to rub Tony the wrong way, and they know Tony's going to use them to feed his bullshit through them.
Yeah, and like it was another thing too. Like, I seen something out there. X was going off about the shit, and somebody tweeted him and said like, well, you know, we all learned about this the same time you just did. Like, you the fucking liar, dog.
Oh
you knew about this. You knew about this. Y'all knew about this shit.
If you sell a subscription to your insider, quote unquote, information, then that means we don't find out at the same time, you stupid motherfucker. Unless we get in the traffic through the same individual, which sometimes, most of the time, we're not.
Just weird, man.
Like, what else? Shout out to X and I forgot the name of that podcast.
Black Variant.
The Black Variant, yeah. My bad. Shout out to the X and Van, by the way.
Yeah. So, you know, they call themselves journalists. They're not real. This is not real journalism. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not.
Let's say Ariel Hawani got a hold of this shit. You could have reported this shit. Like, yeah, Punk got fired.
Punk got fired straight up and down. He got separated, and they agreed to a buyout, cut and dry. And then I'm just like, and that's where I tapped in, you know, on this shit earlier. I said, yo, AEW instead of doing this bullshit that everybody sees clear as day, just put out an official goddamn statement. We have agreed to a buyout to CM Punk's remaining contract. We wish him well on his future endeavors. The end.
They don't want to do that shit because they're really just trying to soften the blow, because this is an L for them.
I mean, it is. I mean, this is an L for them, but I mean, we know that y'all chose Kenny and the Bucks in this situation. Like, it's obvious. I mean, you had to, because otherwise that would even have been a bigger L for you.
I mean, but that might be a slow burning L though, because to be perfectly quite honest with you, I don't think everything is rosy and peachy keen over there after this shit.
I don't think so either, personally, but I think it's enough for the business aspect of, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, we want to at least conduct this business while we still here as EVPs, because we kind of seeing some power moves already being put in place for that, in terms of like some people who have been receiving new deals who may end up becoming replacements for these three. You know what I'm saying? Like, when their contracts expire, those people being Jericho, Danielson, and Mox. I'm not so sure about Mox, if that's what he wants to do or whatever, but Danielson and Jericho, probably so.
Mox is Timothy Thatcher.
Yeah. He's just, I mean, he wants to elevate people. He wants to be a coach on the inside. I don't think he wants to do the boardroom shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't want to put on the suit and go out there like Kenny does and talk.
I don't think I ever seen Mox wear a suit in his goddamn life.
Hell, man, come on, man. A suit? I mean, I remember seeing wedding photos over the summer. That motherfucker was dressed like John Moxley at the goddamn wedding. I was like,
oh yeah, I think that was Alexa Bliss's wedding.
Yeah, I think it was Alexa's. Yeah, it was Alexa's wedding. That motherfucker was dressed like John Moxley.
Man, Braun Strowman was dressed like Braun Strowman.
Yeah, like had the gun show out and all that shit. But I mean, yeah, I don't know, but I'm not sure about the Bucks and Kenny's contract. I know their contracts are probably aligned, with one another, and probably also Hangman's contract too. So maybe when that ends, they may be jumping ship, or maybe going back to New Japan. I mean, who knows? I mean, I have a feeling Kenny gonna go back to New Japan, but like the Bucks, I mean, who knows? I don't know. There really ain't no other places to run but Japan or to WWE, really. But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, but as far as Punk, man, yeah, it's pretty much over and done with now. Now they're smear, now they're doing the smear campaign. Now we know he's not gonna be. Now you know he's not coming back. But y'all some people. Oh man,
like, yeah. Once they start, yeah. I'm sorry.
There is no good people from this shit. There's no good people.
None. Yeah, none.
Everybody involved in this is a piece of shit.
Yeah, and like real rap, like once the smear campaign begins, that means that's it. There is no there's no reconciling from that. Like that's done. I'm
gonna just say this: they better pray to God they may see him Bucks out of NDA.
Oh yeah, because of if he gets on I mean, I don't know what podcast he can jump on, but say here's a scenario. Say he does go to WWE on a part-time thing without an NDA, and he ends up on Broken Skull sessions. I mean, like,
oh,
listen,
man,
he gonna be on that joint talking about Tony.
He's a liar. He's a fugazi. He just make it look good. He make it look better than what it is. That's all he.
I mean,
not like, Punk that I'm worried about. It's Stone Cold, man.
I mean,
hey kid, is you working on your shooting? How did you feel about your match with Sammy Guevara?
Yo, the Sammy Guevara take me the fuck out every time.
So look, man, that promo Cody cut with the AEW with the TNT championship on there. Did you feel that was a work or you thought that was a shoot? Because he mentioned your name, pal.
He mentioned your name and he said all the things you wanted to do. He did them. So was it a work or was it a shoot? Did you talk about that? I mean, like, whew, like, I mean, that's just they better have that man sign an NDA as a part of that thing, because we all know how Punk can get on that mic and he can talk, because you know we have a classic episode of Colt Cabana's podcast to always go back and listen to when he got fired from WWE.
Oh, that man was firing on all cylinders.
That man was going crazy on that motherfucker.
Hey, you know the crazy part too? Some people will probably say, like, if you do Broken Skull sessions, WWE won't let him say shit. Nah, I think Triple H might let
in a non-Vince regime.
Triple H will let that shit fly, because Tony Khan been talking so much shit about that man. He like, okay, go ahead, man. You got a live mic.
I'll let that bitch fly. Let it fly. But like, if it was like Vince, then I'd be like, you probably won't. Vince would be like, man, don't say AEW on my fucking programming at all.
I will say this though. If he don't do Broken Skull, I for sure see him doing Cornette's podcast.
Oh my God. Yo. Oh, hey, yo. Him on Cornette with Cornette talking. Oh my God, bro. Yo, you gotta listen to this. Like, I don't know if you heard, like, you gotta go listen to Cornette's ranking of AEW talent. Like, it's the funniest, dog. That shit is funny as hell, dog. It's like an hour long.
He got rid of the whole roster. He got rid of the whole fucking roster.
He was going fucking crazy. When he said, he brought up, what was that? What's my man name? Fuego del Sol.
Oh, I didn't get that one. Go ahead, man. Catch that one. Go ahead.
He was like, he need the Fuego del Go.
No, like when he said, no, this motherfucker, like he got on some bullshit. He said Death Triangle need to take a he said Death Triangle need to take a fucking train to Tijuana. I'm like, bro, why, man?
Yo,
why?
Cornette is wild, yo. Like, why, bro? Like, he just went straight to the racismo right there. That shit is nuts. That shit is crazy. But like seriously, like look, I was watching that shit at work, bro. That shit had me in fucking tears at my desk.
Oh, when they got to Kenny Omega.
Oh, he hates Kenny Omega, bro.
Man.
That man hates Kenny Omega with a pad. Call him Twinkle Toes and shit. Like he hates him as a worker. He hates him as a person. He hates him just period. Like
Kenny
Cornette
Olivier
hates him.
Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang. the Harley Boys, the Cucamonga Kids. It's just bro.
Dog, yeah. Like I mean, he's like burying the roster. He just like keep him or toss him. Like that's what the whole it's like an hour long. It's the funniest shit, dog.
No, the funniest shit was with fucking Brian. Man, hold on, let me pull this shit up. Brian Last is this is what he said. He was like, so you got to, you know, with this person, make sure you look at both ways from crossing the street. Jeff Hardy. I'm like, wow.
Dog, these dudes so disrespectful, dog. That shit is crazy. He said, make sure you look in both ways. All right, man. Y'all fucked up. That's fucked up.
Next news story, man.
So let's even more funny shit. Tessa Blanchard.
Fire the backwood.
Oh man, look, I tell you, racism never pays. It just never does, bro. Like just anyway, Tessa Blanchard says she's focused on school and her happiness.
Yeah, whatever, motherfucker.
I mean, like, lady, you ain't got no fucking choice. Like, nobody fucks with you. Like, you ain't got no choice but to be focused on school and your happiness. Like, no fucking shit. Like, no one fucks with you. You didn't got fired from everywhere you go because you can't just stop not being a fucking dick, being an asshole, and being a racist.
And as much as AEW could use her, they were smart enough not to bring her ass in. Like,
that's a very smart thing not to bring her racist ass into the fold. Because you know, if AEW says no, then that means there's something really wrong with your ass.
I mean, you already got your racist ass daddy in here. What the fuck we need you for? You know,
yeah. It's enough N-words going through here already. We don't need more from you. But
so I mean, shit, whatever. Fuck her. Congratulations.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Congrats on school or getting your fucking culinary degree or whatever the fuck you doing. But yeah, moving on.
Maybe she going to school for CDL watch. You know
CDL, maybe she's going to get her CDL or that ITT Tech or some shit. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, stop being racist. Some other they're set to return to the United Kingdom soon. So
WWE is?
Yeah, we're going back worldwide.
Oh shit.
So we are going back to the UK next year. And we are getting more Canada, you know what I'm saying? More Canada shows is coming into play here. Elimination Chamber is actually taking place in Montreal next year. Top of the year. Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
So we got Elimination Chamber in Montreal. We are going back to Montreal. I think this is the first time in Montreal in like fucking 13 years or something like that. Or having a pay-per-view in Montreal. So
I'm actually looking forward to it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good stuff. I mean, the UK, we all know like the UK tour was usually like a real tough schedule for them. I think they used to do it like during the summer, like before SummerSlam.
Sometimes,
yeah. So I know that's usually a pretty tough tour to do, but I know it's good to like at least get back over there again, and especially if they're going to be launching NXT Europe at the same time too, it could be great for the brand altogether, right? To get over there. So that's that. John Moxley news. GCW Weirdo promotion is saying like, hey, I don't think we're going to see John Moxley as frequently, but I do think we'll see him again.
Yeah, they're gonna see him again because WWE GCW got a fucking partnership right now. I guess they sending people over for jobbers or something like that. That have worked out something.
So they may be pulling jobbers from GCW to like lose to Almost and Braun and shit like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's why they're probably saying like you might see Mox come back because you already know like, oh, let me one up these guys. Then I'm gonna send my world champion over there again.
Yeah. Even though, like, I think, like, in his contract, it was like, yeah, he's not gonna be doing like indie shows like GCW anymore. But hey, we all know how TK moves.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but
Very erratic behavior.
yeah, we may see him over there again. Him winning a title in GCW, probably
Nah,
not.
that's not gonna happen. But we probably gonna see him back in that bitch though.
Carl Anderson and the Never Openweight Championship thing. New Japan released a statement because Carl Anderson is going to be missing the November show. I think it's looking like a work though. To be honest, it's looking like a work. He may end up showing up or whatever.
Hey kid, are they working or are they shooting?
Yeah, that's the thing. What is it? Are they working or are they shooting? Yeah. With Drewski hands, who knows? But
Stone Cold got his own hands. Are they working or are they shooting?
Stone Cold hands. So we don't really know. I'm guessing
it's funny as shit. It's funny as shit though. It's very sports. It's very sports entertainment.
Yeah, it's really sports entertainment because even Jay White tapped in on that and was like, "Yeah, it's going to get handled. It's getting taken care of." So I think it may not. Well, because we got the Crown Jewel coming up next Saturday, so I think that was the conflict was Crown Jewel going into the New Japan event. So if maybe they may fly Carl from Saudi to Japan and then he'll probably defend it that way. Who knows?
Yeah, probably so.
Tommaso Ciampa, he we're probably gonna be missing him for a while now.
Yeah.
Because he just had hip surgery to replace a hip injury. I mean, to repair a hip injury. So yeah, comes to the hip, that's gonna be a pretty long process.
That man racking up the injuries like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah. I mean, and Ciampa's not a young guy. Like he's not that young. So I mean, sooner or later he's probably going to start taking a little more easy on himself, changing it up a little bit. But yeah, we wishing him a speedy recovery on that for sure. Because with Johnny called up now, we want to, and Johnny crossing paths with Miz now, we kind of do want to see some early pokings of Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, hopefully coming up soon.
We will, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I want them to. Honestly, I want to see them in a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
Next door.
And that's and then the next pivot into that too. I forgot about that this week. It's looking like Hell in a Cell as a PLE event is going to be probably canceled.
Good,
this year, which is a great thing because I mean, what the fuck? The last Hell in a Cell, while it was it gave us one of the best matches this year. Mm-hmm. It was literally only one Hell in a Cell match the entire show. So like, why is it named Hell in a Cell?
It's never was good to do gimmick pay-per-views.
Yeah,
like shit. Like prime example, Lethal Lockdown with TNA. Every match was a cage match.
Yeah,
interesting at first. Like damn, every match a cage match, cool. But then it just got stale quick. Like damn, we just keep seeing fucking cage matches. And like you can only do so many different types of bumps in a cage match. You don't want to keep seeing that shit,
Right.
Like I don't like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to watch fucking Sean Stacey. Well, he probably wasn't even there, but Sean Stacey versus another motherfucker in the cage, man. Who gives a fuck about that shit?
Like no one cares about that shit. It's either too many or it's just like we're just gonna have one of that match. And it's just like, bro, like, so why is the whole event named Hell in a Cell?
And they were normally good at like having like two, like a women's and a men's Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah. And that was I would say that was cool, but it's just like we could have named the pay-per-view something completely else. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have said Bad Blood again all over a sudden. You know what I'm saying? All over again. But I know in the PG era, you probably not gonna have a Bad Blood.
Probably like my second favorite Hell in a Cell match was the first one between Shawn Michaels and
Undertaker.
That bitch was so fire.
Yeah, that was a fire ass Hell in a Cell. I mean, for some people, they was always like talking about the Mankind and Undertaker one. I'm like, cool, whatever. You know, I'm saying some big shit happened. But for me, I mean, and that's the first time we saw Kane was in the Shawn Michaels and Undertaker cell. So
And the craziest
that
part
one was
about
always my favorite one.
and the
when it
craziest
comes
part
to the
about that
Attitude Era.
and the craziest part about that match was Shawn Michaels was beating the shit out of Undertaker in that match.
Yeah, he was whooping his ass, and then he just started getting washed.
Man, look, when he super kicked Undertaker, right?
Yeah.
And then he just sat up, and then all you hear is JR like, well, maybe not. Business just picked up. And then Shawn Michaels proceeded to get his
ass whipped. He got his ass. I think he got put through a table from the side of the cage. I mean, side of the cell. Like, I mean, he got his ass whipped all the way until Kane came out there and pulled the door off. And that shit was crazy. Like, that shit still to this day.
I might have to rewatch that before I go to bed tonight. That bitch was crazy.
Yeah, that one was crazy. And then, of course, the Armageddon 6-man. Like, that was like my most favorite too.
Look, man, there's always something that we will never see because I don't think nobody have a camera angle on that shit. JR got quiet for a minute while King was talking. He was like, "Oh my god, Kurt Angle's being manhandled by the Rock." I'm like, and I'm just sitting here thinking about this shit. Like, I can't picture the Rock manhandling anybody.
Manhandling anyone.
He's a big motherfucker, dog, but I can't picture this nigga manhandling nobody.
And this was like, that was like slim, small Dwayne. That wasn't like the fucking mountain Dwayne. That's not Black Adam Dwayne. Like, he wasn't Black Adam Dwayne until he came back what was that, 2012?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't that back then. Like, manhandling Kurt Angle too at that.
He like Kurt Angle was being manhandled by the Rock. I'm like
a pure wrestler. Like, okay.
That was wild. I'm about to watch that too, man. I got to put that on the list.
Oh yeah, that Armageddon cell, bro. That shit was fire, bro. Like, I still fuck with that man. Like, I still fuck with that man.
It was overbooked like a motherfucker, but
very overbooked. But it was
those
funny
6
as
people.
hell.
We have 6 people in there like that. You got to overbook that shit.
Yeah, you have to. Like, you had the top guys. You had all the top guys in the same match.
Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker, Triple H,
Taker, Triple H,
Rikishi.
Yeah,
Rikishi was like the oddest one in that bitch.
Yeah,
though, but
he was the one that had to. They was like, "Look, man, you gonna be you." It's like, when it comes to somebody going off the cell, it's you. Like, none of the other guys are like, but your ass is taking that job.
Oh yeah, we damn sure about to see Stone Cold, man, go off that damn cage, man.
Hell no. This is post neck, Austin. Hell no. Austin was gonna stay in the cage the whole time.
Hey,
that's exactly what he did.
Hell, man, we keep getting on topic too, man. But fucking when Triple H and Stone Cold was feuding and they couldn't touch each other.
Oh yeah, when they had the no contact. But he kept whooping everybody else. Yeah, he kept beating up Road Dogg. And,
nah, when he stunned Stephanie in the middle of that ring, dog.
Yo, yeah, that shit was dog. I'm about to go back and watch. I gotta go. Like, that's what 2000. That's like 2001.
That was 2000.
Or 2000. That was like 2000. 2001.
Yeah, all that shit.
All that shit.
Stone Cold became when they started building toward a 2-man power trip.
Yep. And then he started the Venom Stone Cold after that. Oh my God, bro. What a time, man. What a fucking time. But yeah, so I guess another thing that happened. We'll start talking nostalgia shit all day, bro. But the PWI Women's 150 dropped. Of course, I'm not going to read off every single thing, but some things of note, some placements, it was kind of questionable here.
Right.
Excuse me. Shout out to Siri from Stardom getting the number 1 spot. Very deserved. Makes me want to tap into Stardom a little bit. Like, you know, we've had some good talent come out of Stardom, bro. So it's like you kind of want to pay attention to Stardom. Like, that's Asuka, that's Kari Sane, EO, like, you know, them Stardom ladies, like they one of the ones. Is Hikaru Shida from Stardom too?
I don't know, probably.
Hikaru.
I think Toni Storm from over there. She wrestled over there.
Yeah. Like, Stardom got them ladies, man. So we got her at number 1, Bianca Belair at number 2, questionable number 3 spot, Thunder Rosa. Like, okay. I mean,
it just felt like they wanted to put an AEW person right there or something.
Yeah, it looks like they wanted to put an AEW person in the number 3, but I'm like, Thunder Rosa hasn't been the best at AEW this year anyway. But I mean, you already had like a very questionable title run, so yeah. Then Becky Lynch at number 4, which I feel should have been number 3. I feel like Becky should have, because Becky absolutely have had a better year than Thunder Rosa.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill at number 5. Shout out Jade.
Put her on Dynamite.
Yeah, I put her on Dynamite. Put her on Wednesdays because I mean people need to see more of Jade. Like we need to see more. Like not on Rampage. Nobody fucking watches that. But shout out to Jade for getting that number 5 spot, even though she should probably be number 4. Jordynne Grace, number 6. Number 8. That was something. That was Charlotte Flair at number 8. We haven't seen Charlotte since WrestleMania Backlash.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. I feel and you know that's really the ones of note that I want to make that I want to pay attention to. But I mean, when you got Charlotte at number 8, and then like this top 10 doesn't have Mandy Rose in it at all, it's just making me like very.
Mandy
confused.
Rose went undefeated for a year. It's like that's crazy.
Yeah, literally has been undefeated for a year. Literally has gotten better, way better in the ring. Like, I mean, she's not even being like really carried through matches. She's being the carrier through a lot of these matches of hers, and she's gotten a lot better. And I mean, like, come on, it's because she's an NXT and y'all don't want to respect NXT as a certain brand or whatever, but I don't know. Very, very skeptical there. Very skeptical. And I don't see Ronda Rousey in the top 10 at all.
Which is weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah, but shout out to the women. Shout out to the women's that made it. Like, shout out to y'all. We appreciate the good art that y'all give us every single week, every month, every year. Thank you very much. Well deserved. Any other newsworthy tips you got?
I think that's it, man. Yeah, I think that's really it.
Yeah, I think that's it for me too. So I guess we can get into the shows this week, these events. Let's tap in. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. Yeah. Yeah, let's tap into Raw, man. So Raw, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Raw was weird this week.
Had a lot of good things, had some bad things to it.
Yeah, it had some good. It did have some good. One thing I will say that this Raw was really, really carried by Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano carried Raw this week for sure. It was a lot of Johnny.
He definitely did.
It's a lot of Johnny Gargano. So I guess we get to the open. The opening, we opened up with the Judgment Day. Judgment Day segment.
Streetwear Finn with the Mary jeans on.
My man Amiri Finn is out there in the ring talking that shit again.
Hey, look, man. I'm gonna say this. Everybody had their shit on the right side. Dom had his shit on the left side. It was kind of awkward, dog. They flags.
The flags?
Yeah, Dom had his shit.
Dom ain't even rocking the flag, right? Oh my.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Well, all right, man. Well, that see, you noticed that. I didn't even notice, but maybe it was because I'm about to get to that in a minute. again, we turning up the heat for Dominic. We turning up the heat of Dominic. Dominic, see this kind of just got people in their feelings this week. Like y'all inner mark came out for some reason. Y'all forget that this is TV and this is what they're supposed to do. But
yeah.
Anyway, Dominic says, "Hey, I'm this generation's Eddie Guerrero," and then he said, "And you know what? Actually, Eddie Guerrero was his generation's Dominic Mysterio," and that just sent Twitter through the roof. I mean, the think pieces started just flying on Twitter. It's just like, bro, he's a heel. This is what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to get you to hate him. Like, why are y'all getting worked?
Tommy Guevara was out there wilding, dog.
I mean, like, I didn't get upset by this. I mean, whatever. I mean, I get more. He's working
the audience. Like,
yeah, he's working the crowd. Like, that's what he's supposed to do. I don't think he believes this shit, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't believe this. I mean, the only thing that really kind of just be irking my nerves is him and Ray, like, always doing fucking tributes. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but whatever. Yeah, calm down. The OC, they end up coming out. AJ actually calls Dom his generation's James Ellsworth. That was funny.
Man, James Ellsworth was milking the fuck out of that mention, boy. Oh my god.
I bet he was. Like, that man is trying to get him another run to steal some more checks, but no thanks, James.
The funniest part, he might show back up. That's the fucked up part.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did. I really wouldn't, because, you know, why would they say his name and he not pop up at some point? You know what I'm saying? On some comedy shit. Yeah. Finn really let his nuts hang. He was like, look, he said, look at this silly club here. You know what I'm saying? He said, you want to know the funny thing about these damn clubs and shit and all these groups and everything? Everybody's over here eating off of my legacy. And I'll tell you, boy, if that wasn't a shot that was heard across all promotions.
Oh, that was a shot. Oh, that was a big shot. Big shot. That was a big shot at Kenny Omega for sure.
I mean, come on. Like, I mean, let's really, like, let's take a moment and really think. Like, would there be an AEW had Finn never came up with the idea of the Bullet Club?
No.
I mean, like, come on now. Like, the Bullet Club is why AEW exists, bro. Like, let's be real. But the Bullet Club and Cody Rhodes, like, but you know what I'm saying? Let's give Finn that. Let's give Finn that.
Definitely a damn sure legend.
I mean, come on, man. So, then we end up starting immediately with Finn Balor versus Carl Anderson.
It was a good match.
It was a pretty good match. Like, the crowd got pretty invested into it as it went on.
Rhea is a motherfucking monster.
A monster. Like, Rhea Ripley is just different. When you think Amazon, Rhea Ripley is the one that pops into your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love Rhea Ripley over here. We love you, Rhea. Seriously. Like, please body slam me. So we get us a good brawl between the OC and the Judgment Day. And in that brawl, Rhea Ripley body slammed the shit out of Doc Gallows. Like, just like body slammed the shit out of him. Then she hits Carl Anderson with the low blow, and Finn gets the win.
Finn pat him off a low blow. That shit was funny.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So we get past that. Sports entertainment. The Miz has this segment with regarding Dexter Lumis, and basically he says, okay, look, yes, there's a secret. He said the secret is that Dexter is doing all this because I decided to give Ciampa the rub over him, and Johnny Gargano calls Cap. He said, nah, come on, dog. Come on, man. Like, that's not the truth. Like, we need you to tell the truth. We need the truth to come out. And what happens is probably some of the funniest shit that's been happening all week. Like, I'm surprised.
Induct this man to the Hall of Fame now.
Yeah, put R-Truth in the Hall of Fame, dog. Like, R-Truth comes out. Like R-Truth comes out, and I mean, man, wow, what a match. The shit is just funny as hell. Like it's a really funny match between Miz and R-Truth. We haven't like really seen Miz and R-Truth together since they were a tag team back in
A
2013.
fucking hilarious ass tag team that was random
Yeah.
as shit.
Yeah, like Lil Jimmy was all over that, bro. Like it was a real funny tag team between those two. They ended up losing to John Cena and The Rock at Survivor Series that year. That was funny. But yeah, this is a real sports entertainment match. Miz gets distracted because he thinks he sees Dexter Loomis outside in the crowd, but really it was Johnny Gargano dressed up with a hoodie and gloves on like Dexter. So he got rolled up for the pin. R-Truth gets the win. We then pivot to Candice LeRae, Mrs. Gargano herself, being interviewed, and then she gets ambushed by Damage Control
Which is
during this
wild.
interview. Yeah, she got stomped out. Like shout out.
But it was off camera though, so that's weird.
Yeah, it was off camera. It was off camera, but I mean the sounds that I was hearing, that she's like, oh, like she was getting towed up. You know what I'm saying? And so that takes us into our next match, Austin Theory versus Mustafa Ali.
Which was a good match too. Like the work rate was there in these matches, man. It was definitely work rate.
We had good work rate in this match for sure. My problem again, and I said it last week. Can y'all like Mustafa Ali, please? Like, can y'all like give my man some reaction, something? Like, I be hearing his music clear as day when he comes out. Like, it's just I want the Wheeler Yuta of WWE allegations to disappear. Like, I really do.
My dog Mustafa Yuta.
Yeah, man. Like y'all calling my man Wheeler Ali, bro. Like y'all killing me, bro. Like he can't get a pop. But then Seth Rollins comes out because we know we have a budding rivalry coming up between Mustafa Ali and Seth Rollins. He comes out dressed like MC Hammer. That was pretty funny. Seth is just he's Seth. He's Seth. He jumps on the commentary. As the match goes on, Seth, he distracted the ref. Austin Theory does that terrible A-Town down pin.
He needs to change that shit. Like, yeah. I don't understand why that's still a finisher. Why have you not changed that?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I the A-Town down thing. It's time to go. Like seriously. Rollins ends up beating up Ali after the match, but Ali comes back to get his lick back. You know what I'm saying? So
quick.
Yeah, he comes back to spin the block on Seth, and we just got more building up going between them. Let's get backstage. We got JBL and Corbin running into Johnny Gargano. Like I said, this Raw was like a lot of Johnny Gargano. Johnny, funny thing, Johnny brings up JBL's pants the week prior.
Man, you know that shit was coming up. You knew that shit was coming up.
He brought up his fabrics.
I don't even know what the fuck JBL was on. Like, bro, what were you doing?
And as you can see, JBL had the fucking pants correct this week.
Oh yeah, he knew better.
Yeah, he had them shits tailored down to the creases, like he was standing up on his way to the arena today.
He beat on Twitter. He seen his shit.
He seen us memeing that shit. Like, dog, them fabrics was crazy. So that ends up butting into a match later on where we get Johnny Gargano versus Baron Corbin. But first, another almost segment. This time against 4 jobbers. Like, that's wild.
Shout out to GCW.
Yeah, shout out GCW for the delivery on these guys because they got their ass whipped. They got their ass whipped. Almost goes over again. We get more shots sent towards Braun Strowman, such and such, all that. Next match, Elias versus Chad Gable. This actually was a pretty good match.
I tell you, man, the work rate on Raw this week was crazy.
Yeah, like this was a good match. Elias actually showing some improvements in the ring. Because I honestly would be one of the people to tell you, like, bro, Elias fucking sucked in the ring.
Hey man, when he caught Gable with that knee while Gable was doing that moonsault.
Yeah, that was a good spot. I mean, and Gable can carry anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because he's just that damn good. But like, yeah, him and Elias was some pretty good dancing partners. For sure. That was a good match. Elias ends up winning this match. But he was attacked by Otis. Otis is funny, man. I'm sorry. He's just a big dummy. Big strong dummy. Otis, they attack him, then Riddle comes in with the save. So we got more bonding with Riddle and Elias.
One thing I'm pissed about with Elias, I wish they would give him his old NXT thing. That old
you know
NXT
what? You know what's crazy? Like, because usually I'm so used to him, like, before his matches, you know, guitar strum. Like, I'm like, yo, I really don't even remember, like, Elias's things, because all his matches would start with him already in the ring. And then he would just he'll sing the Walk with Elias song, and then that's it. Like, I was like, damn, he actually came out with a theme last week.
Yeah, and then I think what it was because it was made by CFO $. That's probably why they're not using it. But yeah, I love this thing back at NXT. His theme at NXT was so fire.
Yeah. Was it him singing on it, or was it?
No, he wasn't even singing on that shit. It was just all like instruments and shit.
Oh, okay.
They had this weird ass sound like an alien was coming down when he was just a drifter. That nigga was just popping.
Oh yeah, I was about to say this must have been when he was the drifter. Elias.
Man, that shit was hilarious. I remember he won his first match. He was in the ring playing the guitar and shit, just playing the guitar while his thing going off. Corey Graves is so pissed, like, look at this idiot. What is he doing? He just played the guitar in the ring. I'm like, yeah, that shit was fire.
So next match, we get Johnny Gargano versus Baron Corbin with JBL.
Work rate.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like Johnny went. Johnny wrestling was Johnny wrestling.
Hey, JBL cooked Johnny when he called him single A ball. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, he called him single A ball, and he called him like Baker Mayfield.
Jesus Christ.
He called him Baker Mayfield, single A ball. Like, JBL, man. JBL is just, he's just too fucking good, man. He's on commentary the whole time.
I mean, he's sports entertainment. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
He just knows what he's doing. He's a good mouthpiece. But I need Corbin's ring gear to change. Like, his ring gear is terrible. He also calls Corbin the modern day wrestling god. So I guess this is what we're rolling with Corbin's monkier going forward, calling him the modern day wrestling god.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Funny as
hilarious.
Hell. Yeah. JB again, he's gold on commentary. Corbin's over there, they over there dapping each other up while he beating Johnny's ass. Like that shit was funny. And then Johnny does the funny, like Johnny Gargano comedic timing is just he's just really good. Like he grabs JBL's hat and dances on the announce table in front of JBL. Like that that was pretty funny. But Corbin ends up winning this match. Interference with help from JBL. So Corbin goes over.
I think Corbin needs a second finisher.
Other than End of Days?
I mean, I want him to still keep it in the days, but he needs like another finisher, like a strike finisher. Give him the clothesline from hell.
Yeah, I say like the clothesline, like gift him the clothesline from hell. Like make that another finisher and continue with the deep six. Because End of Days, no one kicks out of. Nobody kicks out of End of Days except for Drew McIntyre. So, like it's still a protected finisher.
And honestly, I'm glad he did win this match. People were complaining about interference in all these matches and all that, but
it was a lot of interference.
But you kind of got to protect people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, they protected Gargano, but Corbin getting that win was something that was needed.
Yeah, it was. It was, especially after you did a whole 50-50 with Dolph Ziggler the week before. And Dolph wasn't even on Raw this week.
And now Dolph is gone again.
Yeah, like Dolph back right doing comedy shows and shit. So
I'll say turn Dolph heel, feud him with Johnny, see where that goes.
Or keep Dolph a face and just have him like work against like work with Johnny. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Johnny
Like
got a couple of beefs right now too. He got a couple of beefs out there. He beefing with beefing with Miz, now he's beefing with JBL and Corbin. That's interesting.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, and that's what like give him Dolph to come in as somebody to help him out, because you know what I'm saying, like, because if Ciampa was healthy, then Ciampa would be another person he probably be having smoke with, or at least passing in the hallways. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, I mean, who knows? Like, yeah, I mean, like, we can inject some help in there for Johnny. And he's worried about his wife too at the same time. So, next up, the main event, Bayley versus Bianca Belair, banger of a match.
Yep,
banger of a match. Really, really good match between these two. We getting some real good storyline developments happening here. All of that, and then we get some crazy shit and crazy ending. We get a returning Nikki Cross.
Yo, that was wild.
Yeah, that was pretty wild. I don't know why some people were so confused as to who it was. Like, some people was like, "Yo, who is that?" I was like, "Bro, like, y'all really just can't tell that was Nikki Cross." Like,
she came to out of nowhere with that body.
Yeah. She went. Yeah, that cross body from the top rope onto Damage Control, and then coming in the ring and attacking Bianca. And then, attacking Bayley. I mean, she watched everyone. You know what I'm saying? She watched everybody that night. And so we get a return to Nikki Cross. The superhero shit is gone. So she's injected with a new character.
I think Doudrop gonna come back too, but she probably gonna be the same. I don't know, man. I don't
know. Doudrop is probably she probably will be the same, but I think Doudrop is actually hurt right now. That's probably why.
Oh yeah. She is hurt. Yep.
Yeah, she's hurt right now. So who knows? The Doudrop may come back on some babyface shit or something.
Might be Piper Niven again.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, hopefully, get well soon, Doudrop. We can't wait for you to come back. But yeah, that was the end of Raw.
Yep. Pretty cool Raw.
Yeah, it was okay. It was cool. It was just weird. Like, it was weird. I mean, probably it's just the 3 hours, man. The 3 hours just kind of take hold. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you got to have a lot of filler in between things and all that.
Agreed.
And they just need a title. They need the title back on Raw. Like, they need the title back and still keep the U.S. title important too, I feel. But NXT. NXT was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it was an excellent episode this week to me.
Yeah, real good episode. You want to tap in?
Shit. Let me see if I can pull it up. You got the notes for that or no?
Yeah, I got notes. It's cool.
Go
I'll tap in. So we open up with the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship with Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark versus Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Wow. I mean, it was a fun match. This was a real fun match. Zoe Stark is just so fucking good in the ring.
Yeah, she's incredible, man. She's fucking incredible in the ring. Definitely the best worker that was in that whole match.
Yeah, hands down.
Nikita Lyons, like, I'm glad they paired her with Zoe Stark because she could learn from Zoe. Kaden and Katana. The Katana Chance and damn, what the fuck was that girl name? I feel so stupid.
Her name before, what was it? Casey Catanzaro?
No, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance. Yeah,
Katana Chance.
Yeah. Tag team is cool, man. You know they the TikTok rave dancers and all that other shit. I'm gonna call them TikTok tag team. You know, they got a little mean streak to them and shit. I like the finish where we thought Zoe and Nikita won.
Yeah,
but you know that was slick. You know,
It was a nice little rough. It was a nice rough spot for real. Like to miss that tag, and the tag wasn't even botched or nothing like that. Like it was like clean. Like she clearly tagged Kaden Carter in, and the ref just missed it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that was delivered well.
Yeah, then the restart of the match, and then they need a tag team name, man. They really do.
Carter and
Carter, Champ. They need a tag.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, but they came through one. So they look like their run is going to be going for a little bit longer. Really, I'm kind of on a fit. I want them to turn Zoe and Nikita heel.
Yeah,
I think Nikita needs to be a heel, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think so too. I think to insert her into like the bigger title picture. I think so too. I think
Nikita needs another finisher too. I don't like her finisher.
Yeah, her finisher is just like it's annoying. It's annoying, and it's like very like we know what you're trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? Like we know that you're trying to like get the. We all know how you look. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting our attention. You know, getting trendy and all that and everything like that. Like we know, but we actually want to see like a finisher. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
like,
Zoe Stark's finisher, fire,
yeah,
fucking fire, dog.
Yeah, Zoe Stark can wrestle her fucking ass off. That shit is crazy. So next we
really when they call her up to the main roster.
Oh yeah, she gonna be tearing motherfuckers up. She gonna be whooping people. I think though, like she can talk, but I think like if you give her a mouthpiece. Like she just gonna be fucking destroying people. Like she gonna be a beast on main roster for real. But we pivot over to Wes Lee. He's celebrating North American title win. Really cool to see that for him. Happy for Wes on that.
Definitely deserves it.
Yeah, he definitely deserves it. And someone who does not feel he deserves it comes out. I guess he kills my theory is probably still running a little bit here. But still, Grayson Waller's alive. So he got put in a casket, but hey, he's alive and well on NXT still. He comes out to troll.
Fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah, man. Like he comes out to troll Wes Lee, and he just like Wesley like, but you lost. He said, but really I won. It's like, oh, it's like, okay. All they did was just close the door on me. Like I actually like, okay, Grayson Waller's like for real. Like he's gonna be something.
He's the heat magnet too.
Yeah. So and he tells the people, he said, look, just tell the truth. I'm starting to understand that when someone says tell the truth, someone says truth.
Here comes our truth.
Like I'm just like, this is so random. So
y'all know what time it is,
bruh. I mean, like, and he comes out there. Our truth. Okay, this is comedic timing. 101. Our truth comes out dressed like the Joker, and he tells the crowd, "Welcome to Halloween Havoc." And then Wes Lee and Grayson Waller's faces was like, "What the fuck?" Like, bruh.
Like, what are you doing, nigga?
Like, what are you doing? Like, and Grayson Waller was like, Halloween Havoc was on Saturday. It was 3 days ago. And then our truth like, man, you lying. And he's like, wait a minute. Hey, you from across the pond? He said, man, I like your British accent, man. I love that. And then Grayson Waller, like, he says, I'm from Australia, you moron. And then he was like, cup of tea. He said, I like that shit. And then Wes Lee was like, nah, but for real, like, yeah, Halloween Havoc was 3 days ago. So he's telling the truth. And he's like, oh, man, okay, cool.
My bad.
My bad. Hey, congratulations, man. You know, he out there giving Wesley his props. It was pretty cool. This was a funny ass segment. And then this leads up to R-Truth. He's going to be back on NXT next week going against Grayson Waller. So
with Booker T on commentary, dog.
Well, Booker T on commentary. Boy, That's going to be funny. Speaking of Booker T on commentary, the next match. I don't know, man. I don't know. My hands is
He's
off.
not beating the allegations, dog.
I don't know. I don't think he beating these allegations because I started noticing now too. So next we get Shotzi with Quincy Elliott versus Lash Legend. I don't. Are they like putting Shotzi back in NXT or she was just there for
she
this?
was just there.
Because okay, I'm like, okay. I mean, yeah, I feel like she was starting to make stride on main roster now. So, but okay, yeah, this is a quick match. I mean, really nothing spectacular. I mean, I just really need something of substance for Lash, like for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little worried.
You know what ended up happening was you hear Booker T like, yeah, let me train her. She'll be a champion by the time I'm done with her.
Yeah. So I'm hoping this is something.
I think that is going to be something there because I think I like Lash. I like Lash.
Yeah, and I do too. I like I said, black women. I'm behind y'all always. Yeah. So
I just think she just needs some more training. And Booker T saying all that shit, I will send her over to Reality of Wrestling to learn. You know, put her in boot camp.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, nothing spectacular here. Shotzi gets the win.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Booker T. Look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. You need to start talking when Quincy on the stage, bro. You're not beating these allegations right now, bro. You're not beating the allegations, and maybe it's just that maybe you may not like Quincy. Maybe that's it, and you just like whatever. But like, bro, like, come on, man, come on, like, come on. You getting dunked on right now, bro. So you gotta switch. You gotta change it up, bro. So I'm gonna say on that. We get over to Brutus and Julius Creed. Brutus coming out for his smoke because he won his match with Damon Kemp.
Damon Kemp ain't there.
And Damon Kemp is not there. He's like, hey, I'm not medically cleared. So whatever. So the Creeds then get jumped by Sanga and Veer wearing suits, and they was moving in them suits, boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Man. Like this. Go ahead.
I like this tag team, dog. Sanga and Veer, they're not monsters, nothing like that. They're like, no, they're not like, you know what I'm saying, like those foreign monsters and everything. These motherfuckers clean ass suits.
Clean ass billionaire Bollywood stars, bro, beating the shit out of motherfuckers with suits on. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this right now on his pocket. Whenever I see talent wearing full suits on and they moving and beating the shit out of people, I'm laughing at this shit every time. Every time, dog. It's just something like, dog, how you get washed with a dude wearing a full 3-piece suit, bro?
And Veer is
crazy.
Veer is a clean motherfucker, man. Him and Sanga both some clean
him and Sanga clean as hell, bro. Out there beating the shit out of the Creeds with suits on.
But I like what they doing with the Creeds, though, man. Creeds is definitely that, like, they're gonna be so fucking fire on the main roster, though.
Oh yeah, man. The Creeds are gonna be, because some people were saying, I don't know, maybe I said this last week when I was talking about the Creeds, like in terms of like if they ever went single or something. I was like, nah, bro, they got to tear it up first as a tag team.
They got to tear it up the tag team, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when they do go single, Julius Creed is gonna be a fucking star.
Oh yeah, he's going to the moon. Yeah, Julius is going to the moon.
He's gonna be a fucking star. Like I see a little bit of John Cena in that man.
Yeah, I do too. I see some John Cena. I see some Kurt Angle. I see Brock Lesnar. He just like a big. He's got the full package, man.
But niggas better stop sleeping on Brutus though.
Oh no, Brutus, and that's no knock to Brutus at all. Brutus is a dog. Like I fuck with Brutus.
Like Brutus like the Creeds remind me of Steiners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like Steiners, like
better Steiners too at that. Like,
man, I can't even say all that, man. Steiners is fucking.
But I mean, when it comes to personality, like Scott, no, you can't beat Scott Steiner on the personality too. But in terms of them being in the ring, like, I mean, I definitely give it to, I mean, Scott Steiner was athletic.
Hey man, look, dog, you gotta watch a lot of those old Steiner brother matches, like back in the day. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, dude, like they were fucking incredible. Like they WWE run, man. Like I'm gonna send you a video, dog. Man, these motherfuckers hitting some awesome off the wall ass moves, man. Like fucking pile drive, like DDT, like nigga, like it was crazy because like Rick had somebody on his shoulders and Scott would jump up and DDT the motherfucker like off the shoulders and shit.
See, yeah, I need to see. That's what I'm saying. It's like the
Man,
old. I need to see some old Steiner shit.
You got real out, man. Look, like I know what you're trying to say, but them Steiners, nigga.
I mean,
whole different beast.
The one thing that I always think about when it comes to Scott, I be thinking like, oh yeah, he did used to be hitting the Frankensteiners off the top ropes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
then that Steiner line too, that Steiner clothes line. They just jumped that bitch. I'm like,
yeah.
Hey man, look, Scott was fired, but Rick was a motherfucker too.
Yeah, Rick was a dog. I mean, like, come on, like, look at his son. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Braun. Like, and Braun is just a mixture of both of them into one. Man, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is wild.
When Brian get bestowed that chainmail hood dog from Scott,
then Scott gonna be complaining. Yep, here you go, stealing my whole fucking flow again. Like that's exactly what I'm like, man. That's your nephew, bro. Like,
Scotty ain't having that shit, man. Scotty ain't having that shit. But Veer and Sanga whooped the Creed's ass. Ivy looked at Sanga like, why?
Yeah.
No, Sanga had them all. Sanga was they was on Sanga in the back, dog.
Yeah,
like, the women, they was on Sanga, bro.
Yeah, they on Sanga. But they just like, damn, bro. Like you was sexy to us, bro. Like, why you do this?
But Veer came through like, nah, bro. We gotta make some money. We gotta make some money, dog.
We gotta get this paper.
This ain't it. This ain't it. Like,
nah, he said, man, you over here talking to them like Dr. Phil and shit, bro. This ain't the move, bro. Man. It's money to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with Veer and Sanga, man.
I like that tag team, man. I like that tag team.
We get next. We got Enofe and Blade versus Pretty Deadly.
Love this
NXT
match.
Tag Team Championship.
Love this match. I loved it, dog. Like fucking I loved it. Like Malik and Enofe, they got something.
Yeah.
They
they do. Yeah. I'm glad they're not calling them by their tag team name.
Man, nigga, nobody's calling them by that tag team. The damn sure ain't gonna be me. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all. They gonna see this shit too. I fuck with y'all, man, but I'm not calling y'all that shit, man.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm not calling y'all that shit.
Y'all are Enofe and Blade, bro.
But y'all fucking amazing though. Like Malik Blade, like a badass, like an overgrown badass kid, nigga. Like
he do look like he do. But their personalities really fit with you know what I'm saying, with their their personalities within their tag team, like really fit they whole,
I mean, I would keep them still a tag team. I would really keep them as a tag team right now. Do I see them winning the NXT title? Yeah, I see them winning.
Hey, I see that. I definitely see them.
I can see that happening.
Yeah, I see them actually being the ones that's gonna beat Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, I think. You know, and it was a great fucking match. Malik, when he hit that fucking when he hit the Montez Ford, because that's a Montez Ford move. When he hit that bitch, I'm like, oh man. And that what I mean like the flip over the pole, the flip over the fucking
the blockbuster.
The blockbuster.
Oh, the block, no, not the blockbuster, but the running senton.
Yeah, running senton over the fucking ring post. That was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a great fucking match, man. People be sleeping on Pretty Deadly, dog. They're gonna be another great tag team. You don't understand.
It's British. They are UK Edge and Christian to me, dog.
Yeah,
that's what they are.
Side plate check all over.
Side plate check. It's over. Like that shit's over, man. Side plate check is hard.
Yeah, so I will really like. WWE got a crazy ass tag team that's brewing right now. Crazy ass tag team division that's brewing right now.
Yeah, they do.
It was incredible. So
you know, Hunter loves tag teams.
Yeah, he does. So I would say definitely tune in for that match. You know, that was going to be my match of the week, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But yeah, this was the dope ass match, man. You know, Enofe and Blade showed me a lot. I definitely think that he says stick at the tag team, you know, because they just need a little bit more character development. Especially Enofe a little bit. Yeah. Need a little bit more character development, man. But I think there's something golden there with them too.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely agree there. That was a really good match. And I'm looking for more for them later because I think like I said before, I think Enofe and Blade gonna probably be the ones that's gonna beat Pretty Deadly. Later on, maybe at NXT Deadline. The Schism segment. Wow. I mean, If there was any indication that I am now an old man, it was definitely during this damn segment, boy. Because goddamn. Okay, so we get Joe Gacy and Dyad. You know what I'm saying? They addressing the crowd and everything, going one
Pretty
by
good
one.
fucking promo, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it was pretty good.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. I'm still gonna call him Zach Gibson. That man can cut a fucking promo, dog. He can cut his British motherfucking ass can cut a promo.
Yeah, he can. He definitely can, man.
Joe Gacy, I was never really a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of Joe Gacy's character like that. But the man can fucking wrestle. He can wrestle. He can go in that ring.
Yeah, he can wrestle.
You know, James Drake, they all cut their promo and shit, and then they finally unmasked who the person was, and it was Ava Raine, aka Simone Johnson, aka Rocky Maiavia's daughter. Flex Cavani.
Rocky Maivia, aka The Rock.
Flex Cavani.
Aka the People's Champion. AKA Black Adam, his daughter, a fourth generation superstar,
first one ever,
NXT, the first one. Man, I tell you, I am old. I'm an old man.
Her promo was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Really cool.
I mean, she's still gonna need some work, but you know, it was cool.
Yeah, she's in the right place.
Yeah, she needed to be in the group. She needed to be in a group that works out for her. They in pre-judgment day down there, whatever the fuck it is.
I would say, like, honestly, I'd be like the Wyatt family in a sense.
Yeah,
that's kind of like what I would rope the schism into, but like more so like they're not the Wyatts were like the Louisiana cult, like the Joseph Seed cult from like Far Cry. Like that was the Wyatt family. This cult, they're like the tech cult almost. You know what I'm saying? Like they're more of the millennial cult. So that's kind of like how I look at the schism. Yeah. But yeah, she's in the really, really good spot here. Like really good.
I like
Shout
it.
out to Ava.
I like it. I think it's gonna go far now because they needed something fresh with that group, and
yeah,
I think that's what it is too. And a lot of people being critical about it, and I was just like, oh, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, not even just that. Even people already trying to insert her into the bloodline. I'm like, bro, like, can y'all
I was trolling, but I was kind of guilty of that because I'm like, nigga, Roman gonna see this. Like, no, we gotta get her back up here, bro.
I mean, like, but that's a joke. We know, I know, like you not being like, but it was people really seriously like going off, or it was even people like, why couldn't she be Ava Maivia? It's like, bro, she's not trying to be her father, bro. She's trying to be her own person. Just like
I do say this though, her finisher need to be a sunset flip. She needs the Flex Cavana sunset flip.
Wow.
Yeah, oh, you ain't know that was the Rock's first finisher?
You know what it was?
Yeah, motherfuckers killing motherfuckers taking niggas out with a sunset flip.
Or was it a crossbody? I thought it was like a top rope crossbody.
That was Rocky Maivia. I'm talking about
that was Rocky Maivia.
No, right. His first character, Flex Cavana.
Oh yeah, Flex Cavana. Yeah.
It was a sunset flip.
It would be quite funny if she do something like that, like as a tribute to like her pops, like that.
Cool. You know, if he ain't talking about his $7, he's talking about that sunset flip.
That sunset flip. Wow, but yeah, that's
old grown motherfucker doing a sunset flip.
Right, like Rock 6'5" doing sunset flips, bro. Like, come on, man. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to more. Especially, I'm really hoping that she stays healthy too. If I'm not mistaken, she's had like a few knee surgeries.
Yeah.
Already, which is like what kind of has taken time for her to actually come on the TV and everything. So I hope she stays healthy. Shout out to Simone Johnson for that. The next match we got Indy Hartwell versus Sol Ruka.
Hey, why is Indy on this winning streak right now?
I don't know, and she's doing
she's winning with like weird ass finishers, man.
I mean, like now she's doing carrying across his forearm.
Yeah.
So like,
what y'all have a problem with?
I don't either.
I like her that superplex though, man. I need her to.
I kind of want to see that again. I do want to see the suplex again, but
you see how devastating a superplex can be, man. Like, you high up, you just hit your back. Yeah, man. Like I like that shit.
Yeah, like a nice little inverted, or like not inverted, but like a modified like superplex, like something like that.
Man, I still think Pac had the best fucking superplex, man.
And honestly, if she wants to do that, she should like study like how Pac was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like she should study that if she wants to. But yeah, it was basically a squash on Sol Ruka, but it was a squash because hey, we get a returning Elektra Lopez.
Now I know where she's at, and I kind of figured that.
Still in NXT, so there was no release. I didn't think she would be released anyway, or
no, she just kind of had to head back down there and just get some more season because
she needs some more time. And I mean, you want to put Zelina with Legato anyway because Zelina's a bigger star and a better talker and all that. So that was fair to do that. But yeah, Elektra Lopez is back, puts the women on notice. So
they got a deep ass women's division too.
They have a very deep women's division down there.
Christ.
Very deep.
Jesus Christ.
Our main event, JD Lego Man versus Ilya Dragunov. I mean, goddamn.
These NXT UK motherfuckers, boy.
These are some brutal motherfuckers, man. I thought Dragunov was probably gonna win this shit, but like, I mean, damn, we got a banger nonetheless, man. Like, and Ilya's really like, at the same time, he's putting over Braun Breaker at the same time in this match because he's showing up with these bruised ribs from taking that Braun spear. Like,
I keep telling you, dog. I keep telling you, man.
Yeah. So
he might be the one. He might have the most vicious one in the game right now. Like, he really be destroying motherfuckers with that shit.
Yeah, he be tearing people up with
and
this
then
shit.
Big Joseph sells the fuck out of it so much.
Yeah.
Boom! But like you just hear it, like, oh my god, man.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely showed the effects of he definitely sold a lot of these effects. Like he wasn't even able to hit like the apron, the springboard clothesline he does. Like he fell down doing that, selling the ribs. We almost had a not ring stoppage, but a match stoppage. They had the doctors over there checking him, make sure he was good. It was just, this match was just like, it was
a brutal match.
Brutal match.
One move that Ilya does, he does like a jumping like forearm smash when you're on the ground and shit.
Oh, where he you talking about the one where you're laying down and then he just dives into you with that? Yeah, dog. Yeah, man. I love when he does that shit. He be fucking people up with that shit. Like he be that diving forearm he do to you land. I honestly, but I get the torpedoes his finisher. Like I get that. But like if he finished somebody with that one day, I'm not gonna be mad.
I wouldn't be mad at all. Hell no.
I mean that's is that practically how he finished Gunther?
No, he choked Gunther.
He choked him out. Yeah, he choked Gunther out. That's what it was. Yeah, he had choke his ass. He had to kill Gunther to beat his ass. So the match ends with JD applying a chokehold on Dragunov, and Dragunov ends up passing out on that. He wins stoppage, and Dragunov coughing up Kool-Aid. Coughing up Kool-Aid mixture looking like blood. So Dragunov gets taken out on the stretcher, and that was NXT.
JD McDonough.
JD McLego Man.
Yeah, and I think Apollo Crews is calling out Brian for a match for the title. I think we're gonna get JD versus Apollo. Or something. And then I think we're gonna go into Apollo versus Creed. Not Creed, Brian.
Braun Breaker. Yeah, that looked like that might be the move.
It's my guess, but yeah, I enjoyed NXT this week. Very enjoyable show.
NXT was cool. It was cool. Like, it was better. It's been better. Like it's been gradually getting better since the switch.
Oh, and then we got some, Dijak is coming back. So that's another person you can enter in that ring.
Yeah, Dominic Dijakovic is on his way back. So he actually like spoke in the promo. I mean, in the vignette this time. We had some words.
My dog with the Mega Man music and shit.
Yeah.
And there's another person that's coming called Scripps.
Yeah, Scripps. I forgot about that. That was another vignette. Like they were like calling in on a voicemail. That was pretty cool.
I wonder who
I don't know who the fuck Scripps is, but I remember earlier that day that was a trademark filed that day for Scripps. So I have no idea who Scripps is. Like none. Like you can't. I couldn't even guess. If it's somebody that's returning back down to NXT or if it's a new signing, I'm not sure.
Nobody really knows.
Or somebody from NXT UK. I don't know.
Nobody really knows, really. I don't know, man. We're gonna definitely find out.
Yeah.
Cause I was definitely looking around right now to see if anybody know anything, but nobody knows nothing right now.
Yeah. So we pivot over to AEW Dynamite.
Yep.
And Norfolk. Oh boy. You know what? Dynamite was pretty cool. It's pretty cool as I'm looking. Yeah. Pretty cool show. We open up with Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia versus Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. Claudio made his monthly quota.
Oh man. That's all boring tag team too. You think about it.
I mean,
there's no personality in that tag.
The personality of a fish. That's exactly what a goldfish. That's what we get with Claudio and Wheeler Yuta. I mean, I won't be so hard on Wheeler because
he called Daniel Bryan a bitch. So I'll fuck with you.
Yeah. Never meet your heroes. Hey. I told y'all, don't meet your heroes, bro. They gonna let you down every time, man.
Oh my god, man. That was funny. That was fucking funny.
So we have a match here. Actually, this match was cool.
It was a cool match.
Yeah, it was a cool match. Claudio did it was a nice, cool little giant swing spot. Where he had like Garcia on his shoulders. Or was that Jericho? I think it was Jericho on his shoulders, and then he was swinging Garcia. Like that motherfucker is strong as shit. Yeah, he just stupid strong. So that was pretty good. And Claudio gets the pin on Jericho, and after he hits him with the neuralizer. So and now we get a rematch coming up soon for Claudio to get to spin the block on Jericho and try to get his ROH World Championship back. So that's now booked. Then I gotta like hand it off to Wheeler Yuta. Like they got the win. He pulled up on Daniel on Brian while he was doing an interview with Renee. You say, you see what the fuck we just did? That's how you handle business, bitch. He said, you over there, you was trusting that motherfucker. Now that motherfucker laid out, stretched out. That's how you handle the business. And then Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, like, he pushes Wheeler, and then Claudio comes in like, hold on, guys. We have to stop this.
My thing is this. Where the fuck was Mox at? Well, Mox is probably being Mox.
Mox was being Mox. Mox was in the back, like staring at mirrors and shit. Like Mox ain't really in the Blackpool Combat Club.
Cutting promo saying some shit like, I have zero fear. I'm Zero Miro.
Like Mox ain't in Blackpool Combat Club. He just wanted free merch. That's exactly that's what he's doing.
Man, Mox does what the fuck Mox want to do, man. That's what all that shit is.
Mox is still in the Shield. Like he's in the Shield. Like he's not. He ain't back Blackpool Combat Club. But yeah, that was pretty cool. He pressed the shit out of Brian for real. Like, so then we get this interesting video played.
shit.
The Elite. I was like, oh, look, it's Kenny and the Bucks. And like they're disappearing. Like they're like burning them out of like the image.
They call the Thanos snap.
Yeah, they doing a Thanos snap on the Elite and on Kenny and all this shit. So I mean, come on now. Like if that's not obvious right there that Kenny and the Bucks are on their way back to AEW, then I don't know what else to tell you. That means Tony chose them. He chose them over Punk. It's over. It's done. The Elite are on their way back. So,
well,
see you later, Punk. Farewell. Next match, FTR versus Swerve in Our Glory. This is the number one contenders match for the AEW Tag Team Championship. This was a fun match.
Overbooked too.
Very overbooked, but it was a fun match. Like, I mean, my favorite part always is when Swerve comes out and they say whose house, Swerve's house, and then it gets quiet as fuck. And then, you know, Keith Lee comes out, another pop, little small pop.
Thing, man.
I do too. I don't like nothing Keith Lee. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Lion.
Yeah, that shit's ass. That shit is ass. So they come out and then FTR music erupts. Over.
That team
over.
Over.
FTR comes out, and then to make it even more explosive, the Acclaimed.
Yep.
The Acclaimed come out. They sit watching this match from the stage, sitting in their chairs. And then also in the crowd on the opposite side is the Gun Club. The ass boys. Sitting over in the crowd, just taking in the match and everything. FTR, man, like, come on. I mean, they actually have pretty good chemistry with Swerve and Keith. Cash Wheeler is underrated, man.
Yeah, I like Cash.
I like Cash. I do like Cash. I like Cash. A lot of people always talk about Dax all the time, but I'm like, oh, Cash is really nice. They hit the big rig
on Keith
Lee. Yeah, on Keith Lee. They fucked him up. But yeah, and this was kind of where like all the overbooking was starting because they had so many near falls. They had like at least 4 near falls. The Ass Boys. So I'm guessing FTR is probably about to have smoke with the Ass Boys next.
Right.
Because the Ass Boys end up holding like Cash Wheeler back, and then Swerve goes in with the low blow on Dax. Keith Lee hits the finisher, and 1, 2, 3. Your number one contenders are who really they're getting their rematch.
Yeah.
To the Acclaim, which they probably did. They get a rematch?
Nope, they didn't get a rematch.
So why the fuck did they have to? Never mind. Okay. Yeah, booking. So anyway, Swerve in Our Glory, number one contenders for the AEW Tag Team Championship versus the Acclaimed. Not sure when this match is going to take place.
Probably Revolution. Well, what's
or full gear? Yeah, we got Full Gear next.
I think that's where we're gonna get our turn. Or Swerve gonna turn on Keith Lee.
Probably so, because they're not beating the Acclaimed.
Nope.
They're not beating them. Because I feel like the Acclaim and the Ass Boys is probably gonna be up after that.
Yeah.
They just keeping FTR away from them fucking titles. I swear. Like, this shit is crazy.
Wow.
Not like they don't have all these damn belts already. MJF segment. MJF he's over. He's over as fuck. But I mean, it's not hard to do. Like, people, they just love MJF, man. Yeah. He comes out to have an interview with Renee. This was kind of like weird to me though. Like, he's just like, yeah, Renee, shut up, but you're great, or some shit like that. It was just weird. He also did a funny impression of Mox. That shit was funny. Like that shit kind of you could tell that annoyed Renee because I mean that's her husband.
Yeah.
But he was like moving around doing the shoulder shit like Mox doing, like Mox does.
Hey, you know who did the best impersonation of Mox with that shoulder shit?
Who?
Matt Cardona, dog.
I bet I can
And
imagine.
Matt Cardona did that shit. He had a mask on. He had like a hood on. He started doing that shit, and the crowd started going crazy, thinking it was him.
Then he took the hood off, and it was Matt.
Oh my God, GC man, look, man. Off topic again, but Matt Cardona with his GCW run, the hardcore shit.
Yeah,
that was an incredible. That shit was hilarious, man. That shit was hilarious. Like he came
I mean,
out there.
I feel like he really revitalized himself with that shit. To be honest, I don't fuck with GCW at all, but like just the shit that I see from like Matt Cardona, like I don't like the Zack Ryder character at all. Like I hate that fucking character, but like Matt Cardona, like himself, like I feel like if he goes back to WWE ever, like he needs to stay Matt Cardona.
He's gonna come back as Matt. I mean, and there's a possible chance that he might be, and there might be a possible chance that he's coming back because Chelsea Green is going back apparently.
Oh yeah, so if she going back, then we might be getting Matt soon.
Which I wouldn't be opposed to. Like, he definitely got some feuds that he can have in that bitch.
Yeah, he can insert himself in the mid card real quick.
Like I wouldn't mind seeing him feud with have a small feud with Seth. See what happens.
Or I see him feuding with like LA Knight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like him and LA Knight do some magic, man.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, back to
like for they could. Yeah,
that's a good one. That's a good one. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, MJF does that. Nice build for Full Gear. Then Stokely Hathaway comes out, and MJF, he checked him. He's like, "Yo, you and the firm, y'all stay the fuck away from Mox. I'm gonna fire your ass." You know what I'm saying? So that right there is like telling you, like, oh look, here we go. The firm is gonna fucking turn on MJF at some point.
Yep.
I'll get into more of this later. We get a Kingdom and Warjo segment. I'm guessing maybe they was building up for a fucking Rampage match.
It was actually Matt Taven versus Wardlow, but
Matt Taven versus Wardlow. So I'm guessing that Wardlow probably did a powerbomb symphony on Matt Taven. Even though I feel like I think Matt Taven is good. You know what I'm saying?
You might be the only person in the world who think that.
You right. He's not that good. He's not. I was just trying to be nice. Really, he's not.
I mean, we see the play. We see the play from a mile away of what they're doing with this.
Yeah.
Shit. That I'll go ahead and say it. Adam Cole is going to join the Kingdom.
Oh,
and he's
brother.
And he's going to beat Wardlow for the title.
Yeah. So, what you think? You believe Adam Cole is going to be the next TNT champion? That's what you saying?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Wow. I mean, like, okay, this is the thing with Cole, man. This is the thing. Because what you're telling me is that Cole just can't hold his own by himself. That's what you're telling me.
It seems to be consensus right now, but
it's like he's always got to be with somebody. Like the thing is, like in NXT, Cole was, even though the Undisputed Era was together, you know what I'm saying? He was still his own man, and they were still cool at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about him in the Kingdom trying to do this old ROH shit. Like, I don't care about that shit. But whatever. Anyway, moving on. Bryan Danielson versus Sammy Guevara and Tay Mello. Look, Bryan gets he gets a win. He gets a much needed win because honestly, Bryan looks like a fucking loser right now.
Yeah.
Sammy is very ungood. I mean, we're just gonna continue that until the world blows. But he hit a cool Spanish fly. Yeah, whatever. From this win, I mean, let's give Bryan something, like, for real, something. Jamie Hayter with Britt Baker and Rebel versus Riho. Jamie Hayter is like really good.
Yeah, right person won that match too.
Yeah, right person won this match. Jamie Hayter wins this. I mean, even though they did have a ref botch in this match because the ref literally saw Britt Baker like grab Riho's foot and like didn't do anything. I don't AEW refs, yo. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, are y'all like drunk or something? But whatever. Yeah, Hater is just really, really good match. The crowd actually like cheering Hater. That's why I'm like, yo, why is she still with Britt? Like, y'all should have just let the turn happen, like when her and Britt had smoke, but whatever. So yeah, she wins the Ripcord Lariat. Then Tony Storm, the most boring champion, comes out and has a stare down with Hater from the stage. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
The main event, I'm not gonna lie to you, I really wasn't paying much attention to this shit.
It was a cool main event.
Yeah, but it was cool from what I mean. Like, I will say this: one of the best parts, Moxley did not bleed this week.
Yeah, he did not bleed, man. But I think WB came calling like, "Hey, man, cut this shit out."
Yeah, stop that shit. Like, put that shit on pay-per-view. Like, stop with this fucking bleeding every week for no fucking reason. Like, stop.
It was a cool match, man. It was a matchup we never seen before. Penta versus Mox.
Even though, yeah, I'm still kind of like, why did Penta? I mean, like, if you want to do a legit open challenge, then you should have just had Mox come out to the ring, be like, yo, who wants to smoke? And then Penta come out, not, oh, hey, let's just put Penta and John in a match together. Like, it seemed like y'all had a weed session and y'all just came up with the shit.
Look, man, Mox is their workworkhorse.
I mean, he is.
Their
He
workhorse.
is. And they gonna plug him every time. That's just his opponent's selection. That's why I'm just like, bro, like, are we just gonna keep throwing randoms at him?
Yeah, that's what it is. They're gonna throw randoms at him. He's just gonna beat their ass. But Mox went over in this shit and then proceeded to get jumped by the Firm.
Yeah, he gets jumped by the Firm, and then MJF conflicted. It's like, yo, well, whatever. He runs to the ring. This is where I feel like we've jumped the gun because like the fucking Firm ends up jumping Mox right there, and I mean jumping MJF, and W. Morrissey puts him through a table, and I'm like, y'all just couldn't save this till Full Gear. But hey, whatever.
I think I'm gonna get a swerve on that shit too. I think it's gonna be so stupid.
I seriously hope not. That was AEW Dynamite.
I got two things here. I think MJF probably set it up for them to jump him and to make it look like he got beat up, and then he's gonna join back the Firm and he won a championship.
But that is so overbooked.
Or MJF's gonna join Blackpool Combat Club.
Let me tell y'all what's the right thing to do here. I swear. Let MJF join MJF. Let MJF join MJF, and let him be y'all baby face that y'all need, that y'all want over there. That's like who could be literally like Stone Cold type of carrier of this company, being the man. I won't even say Stone Cold. I'll say like maybe more like Triple H, like a face Triple H. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Let him be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, please stop putting these niggas in groups. Like, stop. I swear if he joined Blackpool Combat Club, I'm going to be leaving you on AEW for like a month. Like, I'm gonna be like, nah, I can't watch this shit. And I'll be like, bro, all right. So now we pivot into SmackDown. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you, SmackDown. We're starting to get into that spot again where SmackDown is like 10 times better than Raw, and I'm just telling y'all, man, like, because the Roman Reigns effect be hitting SmackDown a whole lot more than it does hit Raw. And brother, I'm telling you, man, y'all need to put one of them titles back on Raw immediately, like soon. So We open up SmackDown. The Brawling Brutes versus Solo Sikoa and Sami Zayn. And before the match kicks off, Sammy is asking Jay Uso. He said, "Yo, remember how I told y'all I don't want y'all interfering, right?" And Jay like, "Yeah, you want to stay out, stay out." He said, "Okay, I want y'all to do the opposite this time. Like, I need y'all help." So Jay is like, "All right, cool, bet, got it." We have a really, really fun match here too. Like the Brutes, the Brutes. I mean, like, come on, y'all. Like the Brutes are like really great.
Ridge has gotten so much better.
Yeah, Ridge has gotten a lot better. Again, keep getting better and better and better. Butch is Butch. Funny part. Jay actually helps Sammy. Like he pulls him like out the ring by his legs before he gets hit with a splash from Butch.
Hey, what's funny was you seen Sammy set. I knew what Sammy was setting up for. Sammy's gonna put the knees up,
yeah,
and fuck him up with that shit. But
yeah,
Jay fucked that up.
Jay jumped the gun and was like, he was like, "I was helping you out. You need help, right, Oos? You need help, right?" And then he was like, "That's not the type of help I was talking about." So they get into it outside the ring. Even Solo jumps in the middle and like, "Yo, y'all tripping." Jimmy the whole time is in the back, like just shaking his head, like, "Dog, these niggas right here." like all this, it's just a whole bunch of tension and everything.
And then Sammy catch a roll up and lose the match.
Yep, Sammy catches the roll up, loses the match. They get into it, and then God mode. Daddy is home. Dog, listen, man. When that music hit, man. Dog, you saw all the air just get sucked out the ring, bro. When they was just standing there like, fuck. And then Roman Reigns comes out with the wise man.
Hey, look, man, Jay's face that whole time, dog. I think it looked like the dog who knew who did for the dog do something wrong. That's what Jay was looking like.
He's that dog, exactly.
He was putting his head down.
Put that head down. Put his head down, bro.
Oh my God.
They know what it is.
Jimmy in the corner, like, yeah, man, here we go.
He like, shit. He like, he really here, huh? Damn. It's like, oh well. Here we go. Then Sammy over there and standing at full attention. It's just so, dog. The bloodline is just, this shit is gold, man. So
we didn't get to the funny part. Yeah, that's crazy.
We didn't get to the funny part, bro. Like they come out, Roman is like, look, I'm about to acknowledge this elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, what's the problem? Like, I'm tired. Like, what's happening? I don't like all this fucking tension that's going on in the family. So Sammy, being Sammy, is like, yo, look, I'm passing out the olive branch, Jay. Like, whatever I did, whatever happened, like, whatever it is that makes you not like me or don't fuck with me, like, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And this gets Jay fucked up. Jay fucked up, bro. Jay just goes off. He's like, man, you know what the problem is? It's you. I don't want you in my family. Like it's like Sammy is like marrying their sister or some shit, and he's gonna become their brother-in-law. Like this is like the type of shit that I see, and they just like, bro, I don't like your husband. Like this is what this was. Exactly. So he was like, dog, you not on. He said, you not Oos. Like all of us here, we Oos. You know what I'm saying? This is my family, and you just trying to insert yourself in it. And then Sammy like, so you don't give a damn about me? What about what the tribal chief says? And then this is when Jey Uso fucked up. He said, I don't give a damn what the tribal chief says. And then Roman's face, he looked up, dog, this camera that just went, that centered in on Roman's face.
Roman looked his head up like, nigga, what the fuck you just say?
He said, what the fuck did you just say?
Jay looking scared than a motherfucker, man.
Dog, that shit was fucking gold. And it's still not even the best part because Sammy being Sammy is just, bro, Sammy is really that guy. Sammy saves Jay again. Sammy like, no, look, wait. Like, hold on. Like, I'm sorry, Roman, that he said that. He's not really acting very Ucey. And then right then and there, that just makes everybody corpse. Everybody broke.
Oh
The
my
whole
God,
like everyone broke. Like you just saw Jay, like Jay had to like put his hands on his face to stop from crying.
Like I think like look, this is how ridiculous it was. I think Sammy derailed that promo so bad they had to think of that shit on the fly.
I think that's exactly what they had to do because Roman just bust out laughing. Like Roman just laughed. Like he just couldn't even contain it no more. He's just like, bro, I cannot take this shit.
Like you see Paul Heyman was over there laughing.
You see Paul Heyman in the back laughing. You forget Paul is even there. Like that's how nigga, fucking funny this shit was.
Solo, like you don't see Solo, but I know Solo broke.
I know Solo broke. Because Solo got to keep his tough shit on all the time. Like he can't even he can't smirk, he can't do anything. So Roman breaks, and then you even see Jay like, please come on, just please like save me.
Jimmy in the corner breaking like a motherfucking
yeah, like Jay like rubbing his face over and over like he like, bro, this
like
shit.
he was really like you can see he was laughing.
Like, he like I'm dying.
Like, he
like
was
help
trying
me.
his hardest not to laugh, dog. It was oh my God, bro.
Like this shit was so funny. And then Roman's just like, you know what? What if I just take away the honorary and all that, and then I just make him a oos? How about that, Jay? And matter of fact, how about I give him the name Sammy Uso? And the whole fucking place went crazy.
Look, and then Jay still trying to hold it in.
Jay still trying not to laugh. He still can't hold this shit, bro. Like that's just like I'm like, dog, this shit is crazy. And then he just looking at Roman like, come on, Oos, please. Like, please hurry up. Cause I'm dying here. Like I'm dying. Like because you can tell like when they left the ring and they probably went to the bed, they probably all bust out laughing. Probably Gorilla, everybody in Gorilla was probably laughing. Like they probably just couldn't help themselves.
Sammy is having a Hall of Fame year right now.
Oh, absolutely. Like when the bloodline goes into the Hall of Fame later on in the future, Sammy's gonna be right there on stage with them. Like, period. Like Sammy's in the bloodline, man. Like,
even another thing, like this. And look, this how ridiculous this run that Sammy's on right now. People forgot about his shit that he had with Johnny Knoxville early in the year.
Yeah,
that completely. Shit was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious too.
Yeah, Sammy's had a year.
Oh my God. And just watching this shit, dog, like you can only see this shit like there. Like
yeah, like it's just that was I didn't think they could top like the night when he became honorary Oos.
Oh my God.
When he did the handshake with Jay in the ring. I mean with Jimmy and all. I didn't know if they could top that, but they definitely topped it tonight. Yeah, it was so funny that Paul just had to come in and was just like, look,
Paul had to end that shit.
We was Paul like, we about to go to commercial break. He said, look, hey, like pull up to fucking Crown Jewel, Logan Paul, all that shit. We out. So that was that. That was a good segment, man. That was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Next match. Next match. Maximum Male Models versus New Day. Nothing match. Big here.
Match.
Yeah. New Day wins clean. Yeah, we know that's they got some smoke on the way back. They about to get their ass toe up again. Liv Morgan pulls up on Sonya Deville again.
Whooped her ass.
I mean, yeah, whooping her ass. This time she didn't put her through a table or anything. They got broken up by refs and officials in the back. So we get that. We get a Braun Strowman package. Just building up more towards him versus Omos. That happens. Next we got the Ronda Rousey Open Challenge. Ronda's a heel now. I mean, Let's just say that Ronda's a heel. Crowd is like booing her and shit like that. Excuse me. Then we get a return to WWE. NXT babe. Emma is back.
Which was dope.
Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, honestly, they need more jobbers. They need more. But however, I will say that in this match, she actually went 50-50 with Ronda. She's whooping Ronda ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's whooping her ass. So it's looking like it's a little more than that. It's just I'm glad this isn't them tossing Natty out there again like they always do. Like okay, open match, and then Natty, dun, 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 dun. I mean, not that. I'm sorry, that's Charlotte. Fucking Hitman music shit. Yeah. Ronda ends up winning with the dirty, like she does a like an eye scrape, does the Piper's Pit armbar, and then that's that. And then speaking of Natty pulls up on Ronda backstage while she's talking to Shayna Baszler, and Shayna chokes Natty the fuck out.
So 2-woman power trip is here.
So 2-woman power trip is in this joint.
Put the tag titles on them, please.
Please. I don't know exactly who. Well, I'm guessing maybe Ronda doesn't drop the title either. So I guess she just holds that title. And
have her hold both of them.
Yeah, have her have both of them, just like they did with Bailey and Sasha.
Yeah. I've been wanting to see this shit. This shit about to be crazy. They about to be whooping everybody.
Yeah, they about to be tearing motherfuckers up. I mean, I think that could probably pivot into maybe a future return. That's what I can see that for a certain group of ladies. I won't mention their names right now, but so yeah, that's it. I mean, that was funny. She choked the fuck out of Natty. That shit was crazy. Next match, Legado del Fantasma versus Hit Row with mystery partner, and that mystery partner happened to be Shinsuke Nakamura. Thank God it was not who Ant thought it was last week, because if it was Drew Gulak, I would have been like, bruh, I'm turning this shit off. But yeah, this was cool. It was a fun match. Having Nakamura out there with them. You can tell Nakamura's like cool with them for real. Yeah. He did the money with them and shit like that. Terrible fits again. Top Dollar comes out with a fucking ski mask on. I want to hit him with a chair shot. Like I just anyway, yeah, Top Dollar. He actually, like, Santos is really good in this match. He took a lot for took one for the team. Well, he didn't get pinned, but Top Dollar did like a lucha move on Santos. Like he ran up the top rope, but he did like a chop or some shit.
Big motherfucker can move, man.
Yeah, he can move.
Big motherfucker can move.
I didn't know that Top Dollar was in the NFL too. I was like, damn. Yeah. He played for the Deadskins, if I'm not mistaken. That big motherfucker. What's that? Yeah, he does that. You get the 1, 2, 3 on Cruz. So Cruz eats the pin.
He got hit with the Kinshasa.
Yeah, he got hit with the Kinshasa by Nakamura. 1, 2, 3. So that's that. So they got a win on their jacket now against LDF. So we're gonna see where this goes. Roman, we get footage of Logan Paul training. They put him. They putting the one lucky punch over like crazy right now.
I think he gonna hit Roman with that bitch too.
I think so too. I mean, some people talking about some late like, yeah, Logan Paul's gonna win this shit. I'm just like, bro, Logan Paul's not winning this shit, but he's gonna do this one lucky punch. Plus, they're talking about Paul does some like mythical shit, saying like he got like metal plates put in that fist from like a surgery because he broke his hand when he fought Floyd or whatever. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Then we get to LA Knight, yeah, in the back.
Yeah. It look like we building towards him versus Ricochet, which is going to be fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. LA Knight, like he's in his bag. Promo game. I mean, it's LA Knight.
Probably the best promo night. Probably might be one of the best promo. Wait, yeah, ain't no might be. He is one of the best promos in that company, but he potentially can be the best promo in that company.
Oh yeah, he gonna tear Ricochet ass up if they get to talking. Like you better not let LA Knight talk against Ricochet. He gonna light his ass up.
Oh god.
So yeah, there's that. Karrion Kross versus Madcap. I'll tell you, Madcap was like, "Look, bro, y'all not squashing me tonight. Hell no." Cause I could have swore like that's what we was gonna be getting out of that match. I thought Karrion was gonna whoop his ass.
It was a good 50-50 match, man.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, Madcap. I don't know what I need from Madcap though. I name change. Honestly, just make him Riddick Moss again. Like just stop this Madcap shit is ass. Anyway, yeah, Moss gives him a good 50-50 match. Madcap, yeah, he holds his own. Scarlett starts a distraction, and that starts to turn the tide in the match. Cross hit him with the forearm. Pin 1, 2, 3. Then he does the cross jacket.
They cut a promo while
he choking him. While he choking Madcap.
Fire.
I'm gonna just say this about Karrion Kross still, and I tweet this every time he comes on my screen. Like I fuck with this run Karrion Kross is doing, but I still just cannot wrap my mind of the fact that this man was bald on purpose when he was in NXT and shit. Like why? Like you were bald on purpose.
He be committed to his character, man.
Yeah. So just notice when you grew your hair back out, you started becoming something more again. So please don't do that again, sir. Anyway,
I know what you about to talk about too.
Man, Rey Mysterio just been feeling so safe since he's gotten away from his son. But man, he has. Man, he must have forgot who the fuck Imperium was. So
I pulled up on him so quick.
He may not have would have won that match that night. He probably is rethinking his shit from that night, that number one contendership. So yeah, he giving a nice little promo and everything. You know, I'm in Smackdown now, all this shit, and then he got walked down on, boy.
That nigga hit him back with a chair, fucked
Luke,
him up.
Yeah, Luke hit him with that chair.
Picked him up.
Gio picked him up. The next thing you know, here come Big Goof.
He started going off in Austrian. He started going off in Austrian.
Dog, he ripped his shirt with so much ease. He ripped that shirt open. I said, "Oh, are we here? Oh, we here." Man, he chopped this shit out of Ray. He smacked the fire out of Ray's chest, boy.
Look, that's how ridiculous this man is. He's killing people with a knife edge chop and dropping them on the
knife
ground.
edge chop and just sending them to hell, bro.
Ray was on the ground like
Ray was on the ground like, bro. You know what? I think I want to go back to Raw. This some bullshit. Like, what did I do? What did I do, bro?
Oh my god, bro, that shit's so stupid. I'm like, god damn, why they fucking this man up like that?
He like, yeah, like this is not okay. I am not fine.
Yeah, he was not fine. It was bad. It was bad for that man.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was that. So we get into the end of SmackDown. We get to Bray Wyatt. WWE, if y'all don't put that fucking theme on streams, I need to work out to that thing. That's why I'm asking for this shit. I work out to this shit. Put the fucking theme up, bro. Pay them man, please. So we get a good Bray Wyatt promo. Some more of, you know, this is me. You know, I've had, you know, he's teasing more and more of this the Wyatt 6 shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, I've done some horrible things and all that, and like I'm trying to like basically fix all this shit. Like I gotta face these demons. I got to do all that. You know, newsworthy wise with this, at this rate, Bray Wyatt is the top babyface on SmackDown.
Yep.
Like this is what we at. He's inserted into that position now.
Yep.
So, and that's good for him. That's really good for Bray. This is really good story development we're having here. And then if we end again just like we did last week, we get another QR code. I don't actually know what that code was.
Yeah, I didn't look for it.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I checked. So I'm sure somebody didn't looked it up by now. But this is our first sighting of Uncle Howdy. We get some real cinema here. I don't know exactly who the fuck Uncle Howdy is, but yeah, he looked crazy.
Yeah, and I think that's Bray. Bray.
I think it is too. I think it is Bray too. It's either Bray or it's his brother. Yeah, it could be Bo.
Didn't think about that.
So, yeah, that's where we at, and that's where SmackDown ends. So, that's it for this week in wrestling. Like, goodness gracious, we had a lot. Oh, I guess. Do you want to do our predictions for Crown Jewel?
You can pass on it.
Huh?
You can pass on it.
Yeah, we can. I guess because we doing a post Crown Jewel show anyway. So.
Yeah, so we'll do that. But I think they're still adding matches anyway. So
they added 2 tonight.
They
added the last woman standing match with Bianca and Bayley for the women's Raw Championship. And they added the Brawling Brutes versus the Usos for the undisputed tag titles.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what they've added. So it's looking like only one women's match is on the show. Yeah. I think honestly, I think they done. I think that's gonna be the whole card.
Okay. Well, we might do like on Twitter something like that. We just do our predictions like that, maybe.
Yeah. Damn. Excuse me. So, match of the week. What do you got, bro?
Ilya and JD.
Ilya and JD is Ant's pick for match of the week.
Incredible. It was a really good fucking match. Brutal. I love brutal matches. I love the realism of a lot of that shit, and really the biggest thing. Why is my match of the week? Because I did not expect JD to go over.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that, but he went over, and I'm like, that's fire. That's wrong with it.
Yeah, that's fair. And honestly, that's my match of the week too. My match of the week is the same match. JD McDonough versus Ilya Dragunov on NXT. That's just it was the biggest match this week, to be honest. Like in terms of like just performance, all that stuff. So that's our match of the week presented by Nobody. CDL, fucking watch.
I'm gonna let you get your bars off. I'm gonna go ahead and say.
You sure? You sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna say mine first. I'm gonna let you get your bars off. And since we kind of going in the realm of non-wrestlers,
all right,
I got one for you, and it's Scottie Pippen. Did you hear about what this motherfucker doing?
Oh, this motherfucker! Is it him and his son are selling like a $300,000 package to hang out with them?
Yeah, the $333 for $333,000. You can spend a day with Scottie Pippen. Neiman Marcus offering a day-long experience with Scottie Pippen and Scottie Pippen Jr. That includes a private dinner, a sample of Pippen's bourbon, digits, and a signed copy of Pippen's book, Unguarded.
Why the fuck would I want to hang out with Scottie Pippen? I mean, and then
look, the face, dog, the motherfucking face. Like,
that motherfucker look crazy.
You can tell it's a finesse. You can tell it's a finesse, man. Like, look at this nigga face, bro.
That motherfucker, dog. Future has ruined that man's life. Future and Michael Jordan have tore this man's life apart, bro. That is insane, man.
Oh my god, does when I seen that shit, I'm like, bro, Scotty, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, and here's the sad part. Somebody's gonna pay that shit.
Some weirdo NFT motherfucker gonna buy that.
Somebody who bored as hell with their money is gonna pay for that shit. And it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. But yeah,
they really gonna sit there like, okay, so really, I'm really gonna be getting table scraps for real.
Say, take a sip of this nigga bourbon digits. Like, bro, come on, man. So Scotty Pippen, dog.
That's crazy.
Scotty motherfucking Pippen, man. Scotty.
Wow. Well, that is Ant's CDL watch this week is Scotty Pippen. And his, I mean, I feel like he probably just like forcing his son to do that shit.
It sounds like nigga, I want to fuck with this. No, he cool with Scotty. I mean, he's cool. He cool with his pops. He ain't cool with his mom.
I mean, he ain't cool with his mom, but he just like, Dad, you know, this some bullshit, low key. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real with you, Pop. Like, this some bullshit.
But I got you, man.
But I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's exactly like what that seems like. But all right, that's wow, that's interesting. So my CDL watch this week is actually not wrestling related. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes we have to pivot off of that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get to the other meat and bones of like what the fuck is going on and all this type of thing, all this type of shit. So my CDL watch this week. Now we all have been caught up on the recent news regarding an individual known as Kanye West. I mean, we don't have to get into the specifics of why, right? But I just want to go on the record and say, I fucking told you so. I told you so. This malignant Negro has proven time and time again the cancer to the Black community and the surrounding communities he truly is. For me, I explained how much of a doofus he was when he came out with the Confederate flag during the Yeezus era. Now I know he's not the first, but part of me understands the days of old where Black entertainers from the South were not as self-aware as we are today. Yeah. But for him, it was taking it back. But how is that exactly? The Confederacy never was ours to begin with. We were enslaved by it. So we fast forward to 2022, and here we are with anti-Semitic rhetoric, and the cancellation tour is in full fucking swing. It's funny how that happens, especially from a guy who said cancel culture is out for his head. It doesn't exist. Cancel culture is not real. You did that, motherfucker. All I'm asking for really out of this is to bring change to the circle and meet anti-Blackness the same as you meet anti-anything, everything else. Kanye West should have been done 4 years ago. You should have been done, bro. We should have been out of Kanye West should have been out of this. He should have been lost everything. But you know what? We all get the last laugh in this, being on the right side of history. Fuck Kanye West. And that's my CDL watch this week. Rest in shit to all my dead ops.
When you can drive a truck, you got a job, my friend. Diesel Driving Academy will teach you all you need to know. Call 1-800-551-8900. Diesel Driving Academy.
I'm making a victory lap. I'm dancing on this man's grave right now.
Look, I was done with Kanye when I don't know. I know you seen this shit when they was in this whatever this van or whatever the fuck it is, and Kanye holding his ribs.
He was holding the ribs and the
ribs and the fries. Yeah, bro. Like I showed people that shit. They like, oh, I've never seen this before. I'm like, dog, you never seen this? Like, this is why I don't fuck with him because of this shit right here. Like, bro, what kind of shit was that?
Yo.
I think use a table for this fashion designer, bro. Like, come on, man.
You doing all that dancing, bro. All that dancing. And look what that got you. Mm-mm.
Rest in peace to all my ops. Okay, that's enough.
God, this feels great.
Jesus
Feels
Christ.
good.
Jesus Christ.
Right side of history. And that's our episode.
That's
it.
Yes, it is.
That's it. That's it, man. Another banger. Another banger in the books. So we got our plugs, you know what I'm saying? Follow us on on social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Mid Carter's DET, Ant at I am Ant.P on Twitter, and me, TurboGraphics_87. I might actually be getting my old account back because that punk ass motherfucker Elon Musk bought Twitter and he said he about to unban all the old shit. So I might be free again. So
that motherfucker about to be a cesspool, baby.
Oh, that shit about to be ass, bro. They about to World War III is gonna start off of this shit.
Oh my god! Why they let this motherfucker buy Twitter, dog? Why they let this
He bought it because he was talking shit, and they was like, and they called his bluff on this shit. They actually bullied his ass, dumb motherfucker.
Oh my god!
But yeah, we out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good week.
Oh yeah,
peace. Thank you for listening to Mid Carters and Catering Podcast. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Anchor FM. Follow us on Twitter at Mid Carters DET and on our personal pages for Ant at I am Ant.P and for AJ at TurboGrafx_87.